crowd noise at the volleyball game Wednesday, where we were hearing the echo of the crowd.
Good evening and welcome to Homecoming 2020. We begin our festivities with our freshman attendant, Miss Haley Rich. Haley is the daughter of Bud and Tacey Rich. She is escorted tonight by her father, Bud Rich. Haley's activities at Shenandoah High School include being a member of the Ladies Zeps volleyball team, track team, and she is also a member of the FFA. Our freshman attendant, Miss Haley Rich. Our sophomore attendant this year is Miss Grace Wickander. Grace is the daughter of David and Mary Lou Wickander. She is escorted tonight by her dad, David Wickander. Grace's activities at Shenandoah High School include being a member of the Lady Zeps volleyball team and basketball team. Miss Grace Wickander. Our junior attendant is Miss Kaylee Weir. Kaylee is the daughter of Troy and Beth Weir. She is escorted tonight by her father, Troy Weir. Kaylee's activities at SHS include cross country, Lady Zeps basketball, student advisory, and track. Miss Kaylee Weir. Our first senior queen candidate is Miss Cora Anderson. Cora is the daughter of Eric and Darcy Anderson. She is escorted tonight by her dad, Eric Anderson. Cora's activities include being a member of the FFA, the Noble County Junior Fair Board, Saddle Hands 4-H Club, Kaylin Dance Studio, Heritage Stables Riding Club, National Honor Society, French Honor Society, and the United States Equestrian Federation. Cora's plans following high school are to attend a 4-year university and major in animal science or pre-vet, then attend vet school. Miss Cora Anderson. Our second senior queen candidate is Miss Mackenzie Lynch. Mackenzie is the daughter of Rick and Mandy Lynch. She's escorted tonight by her dad, Rick Lynch. Mackenzie's activities at SHS include being a member of the Lady Zeps basketball team. Mackenzie plans, following high school, to attend college to become a physical therapist assistant. Miss Mackenzie Lynch. Our third senior queen candidate is Miss Kendall Mackey. Kendall is the daughter of Jason and Jennifer Mackey. She is escorted tonight by her dad, Jason Mackey. Kendall's activities at SHS include cross country, track, Lady Zeps basketball, service club, SAD, student council, student advisory, culture shook, the student lighthouse team, and the prom committee. Kendall will be completing her associate's degree this school year and attending a 4-year university for her bachelor's in business. Kendall also plans to run cross country and track in college. Miss Kendall Mackey. Our fourth senior queen candidate is Miss Emma McCauley. Emma is the daughter of Courtney Howe and Brad McCauley. She's escorted tonight by her dad, Brad McCauley. Emma's activities include spending time with friends and family, cooking, traveling, playing Lady Zeps softball, and working at the Dairy Queen. Emma's plans following high school include attending college to earn a degree in medical practice or veterinary sciences. Miss Emma McCauley. Our fifth and final senior queen candidate is Miss Alexis Wolf. Alexis is the daughter of Diana Thompson and Ron Wolf. She is escorted tonight by Diana Thompson. Alexis' activities include spending time with friends and family. After graduation, Alexis plans to attend school to become a registered nurse. Miss Alexis Wolf. At this time, we generally welcome back the past homecoming queen. However, Ms. Maya Stahl is unable to be here tonight due to college commitments at Miami University, where she is a co-major in both kinesiology and pre-medical studies. Her other activities at Miami include MedLife, Miami Outdoor Activities Club, and University Academic Scholars Program. Our 2019 homecoming queen, Ms. Maya Stahl. And now the moment you've been waiting for. The 2020 Shenandoah High School homecoming queen is Miss Emma McCauley. Congratulations to everyone on the court. We got great kids at SHS. We couldn't go wrong tonight. Congratulations, homecoming queen 2020, Miss Emma McCauley. I'm done.
Are they going to do the national anthem now, you think? While they're out there? They'll probably do the alma mater. Probably the alma mater. They might be going to do the alma mater. You might want to keep the sound on. I don't need that anymore. I'll put mics out there. It might pick up the band. That's usually after the anthem. Homecoming usually do it. You got the song on right now. I didn't think she did. Think about it.
And we figured out Kendall has got a lot in common with everybody else here. They've been escorted by Jason Mackey. But again, we want to thank everyone for helping out. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a country with freedoms like no other. So if you would at this time, please stand, remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Shenandoah High School for Week 5 high school football action featuring the Shenandoah Zeps and the Johnstown Northridge Vikings as Shenandoah celebrates homecoming 2020. A little bit ago, we had Miss Emma McCauley crowned as the 2020 homecoming queen. And now it's time to turn our attention to football. Joining me tonight, I'm Jeff Harrison, Communications Director at Noble Local. And joining me tonight is Shenandoah legend Jed Stephen, bringing the game to you tonight on Caleb Graham Productions, KGP.TV. Jed, good to see you after a week off last week when I froze my butt down in Barnesville and got stuck in 3.5 hours worth of traffic on the way coming home.
Yes.
But good to see you here. Got a perfect night tonight.
Glad to be here. Got to watch the football last week, like you said. Weather definitely changed, a little bit different now. Nice night tonight, actually. Looks perfect outside tonight for football.
We're back here in shorts. Last week I had long pants and a coat on and it was still cold.
I told you I debated on wearing shorts, and then I looked at the weather. My wife always gets on me about the weather and me being wrong, but I made the right choice and put pants on. So.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, with all the COVID things going on, of course, our crowd is down again, and there's not even going to be a homecoming dance for the kids this year, but at least they did get to do the tradition of having the homecoming queen crowned.
Yeah.
You know, because that's always a big thing in the fall for no matter what school you're at. So
absolutely.
Turning our attention to the game, I mean, the Zeps come in with a 2-2 record. We've lost the last two games to Cambridge and Barnesville. Johnstown Northridge comes in at 1-3. Their one victory came in week 3 against Utica. So kind of hopefully a chance for us to get well, you know, on the field tonight. We'll talk a little bit about needing the doctor for other areas here in a minute, but
yes,
kind of a chance for us to get a little well on the field, maybe if we play well.
You look at that the schedule, the 1-3, and you think, hey, but look who they lost to. They lost to Lakewood, Heath. They lost to Newark Catholic. All big power schools up that way.
Absolutely.
So you take those losses. I mean, a lot of other places, and they're a lot more competitive. I mean, so you got to look at the level of the competition that they're playing against as well. So.
Sure. And from what we've been able to gather, we can expect them to run the ball quite a bit. You said they line up in the wishbone a lot.
Yes.
Or the wing tee.
They run a little bit, yes.
And I know when we played them here last year, I think they only had 21 yards passing, and I believe last week against Newark Catholic they didn't complete a pass. So they make no bones about it. They want to try to run the ball. And
watching a little bit of film, talking to Justin Denis and talking to Jesse and them, they're obviously going to run the ball. I mean, they're going to try and run that old school offense that people, it's tough to defend, especially when when it's well run. I mean, look at their schedule, talking to some of their coaches, very athletic kids that can get outside, we talk about the rosters here in a little bit. It looks like Shenandoah might stretch up their little strategy a little bit to what the offense or defense they're going to run to try and combat that, being that the passes are going to be limited. And you look at the passes that are probably going to be thrown are going to be obviously long yards passes, but they're going to try and catch you on bootlegs, counter, traps, try to get you off, because you always have somebody moving, so you're just trying to follow.
We brought Shyland's equipment down here and knocked it right off the shelf. And
technical difficulties.
Yeah.
So back to their offense, like we were talking. Sorry about that. You're going to get a lot of run left, run right, try to catch you sleeping. So we look for Shenandoah to come out, and we talked about maybe running a 4-4 defense. Due to injuries, like we had talked, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 kids out on injuries, serious injuries, and we had some number changes, so we're going to keep up with that. We have Preston Mackey and Hunter Schott that have switched numbers are now going to be playing offensive line. Yeah. So
it's kind of they're moving around out of necessity right now, trying to get the best players in the positions. I mean, like you said, we've got 5 players that are injured and not playing this week. We got Nathan Van Fleet, who started at quarterback last week, and senior tackle Josh Ingram. Both are out with concussions. Robbie Cool has a separated shoulder. His status is unsure how soon he'll be back.
Tanner Duvall,
senior
broken
Tanner
foot.
Duvall, broken foot.
He's out of the boot, but I think you're still going to play it cautious
Yeah,
with
and
him.
of course, in the Cambridge game, junior tackle Alden House went down with a season-ending broken tibia. So, that's where they had to do a little bit of shuffling. So, offensively, they've moved Hunter Shaw, who usually plays tight end. They moved him into tackle. Preston Mackey, who was mostly playing
defense one way.
Now
yes.
he's at offensive tackle. Hunter Yates has taken over as the starting wide receiver with Baylor Wentworth, also seeing a lot of action there tonight. Defensively, Ethan Carpenter is taking the spot that Robbie Cole had at cornerback. So, again, we're having to move some guys around. And like you said, now we're going to run a four-man front.
Yep.
Part of that is out of necessity. Part of that is that because of the offense they run. So, big thing is they've got to avoid kicking themselves in the teeth. Because the penalties and the turnovers. They had 4 turnovers at Barnesville last week and another 100 yards in penalties. Of course, Barnesville had 100 as well. So it was one of those games where it drug on and on and on because of penalties. But that's kind of been the norm this year for our games. I know when we played Cambridge, we had 100. They had 130. So
and you try and correct that. I mean, obviously, it's not something you can change overnight. And I think Jesse and everybody that's listening knows that. It's something you got to work on, but They got to it's got to go in the right direction. We got to get, every big play that we've had, which there hasn't been a lot of big plays. We're trying to get, everybody's been doing a great job keeping Breyer bottled up. Look for him to hopefully have a big night tonight to get things going, to get his confidence back up. And give credit to Barnesville last week. They did a great job. They ran 10, 11 in the box. And, I mean, when the quarterback went down, you're on your third-string quarterback with a lot of game experience. Teams know that, and they're just going to put the pressure on you. That's what Barnesville did to them last week. So.
I know I talked to Coach Blake Allen of Barnesville after the game. And that's what he said. He said Breyer had hurt them so bad the year before.
Right.
They went in with a focus on stopping
him. Yeah, I mean, they had one of the best kickers I've seen, and they wouldn't even put it close to him. I mean, because and credit them. I mean, they looked their game plan, and so Shenandoah is going to have to come out, and you make some room for him, make some plays, get Tice involved in the offense.
Right.
Maybe you just see what we can do. Get some big plays. I mean,
from talking to Coach Wells a couple times this week, I think we're probably Dayton Hill will obviously still be the starting quarterback, but I think there'll be some times when they split him out wide and they go with. Well, he called it the Zep Cat, but that just didn't sound right to me. I told him Wildcat or Tiger Cat, but he said we'll call it the Zep Cat.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think sometimes Breyer will be there, and I think sometimes Tice DeVold will be there, so they'll be like basically the direct snap to them, instead of even bothering with a handoff. They'll go with a direct snap to them. And there may be some times where they fake the run and drop back and throw it too, because
Breyer can throw the ball.
Yeah, we've seen Breyer complete 2 or 3 passes this year already.
Yep. Should be a good matchup. I mean, we're looking for a pretty even matchup across the board. So
Jesse said that they have some pretty good skill players.
They do have some very good skill players.
They only have 27 players on the team, so they're not a big roster team.
But I was talking to Guy and them as well over here, and they said, the Minder kid and a couple of their running backs, very athletic. I know that number 8, Will Holt, he does a lot of their their kicking, place kicking. I was watching him. He was booting the ball down there. So, I mean, they have some skill. So, it's just a matter of keeping them in the game and keeping them healthy. So.
Yeah, and you also brought to my attention that one of their players is actually the son of a Shenandoah graduate. It's a sophomore, Peyton Wheeler.
Yep.
And you said his dad graduated
I believe
90s.
Yeah, a couple years. I want to say in that 97 range, somewhere around there. I believe, yes, that's what Guy and them were talking about.
Okay, so Peyton Wheeler, he's wearing number 10 tonight. He plays tight end and linebacker. He's a sophomore, so keep an eye on him as having some Shenandoah roots.
Yep.
And, of course, we're playing another team tonight that's green and white like we are.
Yes, they are.
And,
so getting ready to take the field. We got 3:28 left to go. We'll be ready for kickoff. Shenandoah already took the field, ready to go. Talk about the coin toss. They had won the toss, elected to take the ball, so Johnstown will take the ball first and put us kicking off, and we'll take a quick commercial break. Or actually, you want to go through our sponsors?
Yeah, first let's go through the sponsors. Our overall game sponsor tonight is going to be Lashley Tractor Sales, and we appreciate them stepping up, along with our other sponsors, Jim Schultes Construction, Caldwell Lumber, Wings, etc., Ohio Mutual Insurance, Dave Anderson Realty, RJ's General Store and Cafe, Batesville American Legion Post 578, People's Bank, Braden Med Services, Gillespie Drugs,
Food Center Emporium, Carla Wickham of Ben Schaefer Realty. And we really appreciate you folks, because there's a lot of our people that have not been able to make it to the games because of the COVID restrictions, and some that live out of the area that just gives them a chance to watch Shenandoah football. And this is our last regular season home game. Next week they're at Buckeye Local, so that one won't be on. And we're still not 100% certain on the playoff situation. If the Zeps happen to get a round one playoff game, we don't know if the statewide rule is continually waived into the first few rounds of the playoffs. We hope so.
We also don't know how those playoffs are going to
Yeah.
You had talked about you still have the option to opt out, so, I mean, things could change there
Yeah.
late, right? We're almost right up to before playoffs kick off. So.
Yeah, I think sometime next week they're supposed to – actually the coaches are supposed to do like a basically what basketball does and have a drawing to figure out the seating order, but they don't even put them on the brackets quite yet. And looks like we're about ready to go.
Yeah, they took the 2 minutes off the clock. We're ready for kickoff. So Langley's going to be off the kick at the 40, and that's going to be squibbed across the 40 down to the 30. Bobbled, picked up at the 32-yard line by Johnstown Northridge. So the Vikings will take over at the 32-yard line after a squib kick down the middle. Once again, keeping it away from that Minder kid is what it looked like right there. So like we said, they're going to come out in a wing tee. We're going to get a lot of running, so we'll stick with you as hard as we can. They got a lot of moving parts, so I'll try and keep you who gets the ball and who does what. So
looks like running the show is number 6, Carl Ferguson, a sophomore, 5'9", 151-pounder.
Yep.
And in the
We already
backfield, it looks like number 8, Will Holt, the senior that you mentioned earlier.
And then your wing backs are going to be number 7, Lane Hess, and I believe number 28, J.D. Miller. So it's going to be the handoff up the middle to number 8, met by a whole host of Zeps right at the line of scrimmage, taken down there by, looked like Preston Mackey and Cade Denis on the tackle.
Good swarming start for the Zeps. Had 4 or 5 guys right on the ball.
No gain on the play, so that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Like you said, Shenandoah running that 4-4, that puts a lot of guys in tight, so look for a lot of, we'll keep up with numbers and everything and try to give you. So 30 come out in the third, same set, wing tee. 28 in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep right on the right. He gets across the 40, 30, gets up to close to the 37-yard line. So jet sweep right there by number 28, Miller. Good run of 5 on the play. That brings up 3rd and 5. Ball on the 38-yard line. They're going to give him 6. And they got an official timeout. Looks like equipment malfunction. Get a lot of that jet sweep left, jet sweep. You're going to be writing a lot tonight, quick.
Yeah, I got to keep my eye on the plays so we keep up with the stats.
For
here.
sure, yep.
Yeah.
So that brings up a 3rd and 4, 10-50 and counting. Ferguson brings him to the line. He's going to run a play action pass. He's got what? And throws it at the feet, incomplete.
Yeah, he hadn't quite turned all the way around yet.
Yep, good coverage right there by Denis and a lot of pressure on him. So that'll bring up 4th and 4. 10:44 left to go. That'll bring up number 8, Will Holt's going to be doing the punting. Ball on the 38-yard line. We got Briar Portman and Cade Denis back to return the ball. Like I said, I watched this kid earlier. He was booming some punts earlier today.
He's also their field goal kicker.
Yeah.
I saw him hitting some from about 35 yards.
Sure.
I didn't see if he backed up any farther than that. But.
So Denis and Portman at their own 20, and it's a good kick. Going to carry up, bounce at the 30. Oh, it takes
they let it
burn.
bounce between them.
Goes down to the 5, down to the 1-2-yard line. So that was a very good punt right there. So Shenandoah will take over at the, looks like the 2.5-yard line. Yep. So right there, that probably needs to be fair caught, but I took that big bounce, so you don't really expect that. So
and that ends up being a net of a 60-yard punt, and puts us in the hole to start out. 10:32 to go in the first quarter here.
Ball on the 3. They're going to call it at the 3-yard line. So Dayton Hill leading the realm tonight with Tice Duvall and Briar Portman in the backfield. Denis in motion. Hill's going to take it, hand up Briar up the middle, gets across the 3 up to about the 4, hit by to pack the tacklers on number 7, which would be Hess, and number 10, Peyton Wheeler on the stop. So that'll be a pickup of only one on the play. 10 minutes and counting in the first quarter. Dayton going to be under center this possession. Breyer and Tyson in the backfield. Going to take the toss sweep left. He gets across, gets up inside, breaks it outside, breaks a tackle. Nice play right there by number 28.
I was going to say, I thought it was 28
That's
on
a
that.
J.D. Miller. Makes a nice play. Pickup of looks like 2 on the play, so it'd be throwing up 3rd and 7. Ball on the 6-yard line. Nice kick out block right there, but just nice play right there by Miller to stop that. So 3rd and 7, back in the gun.
Two sidecars back there with him.
Portman and Tice Duvall in the backfield, takes a snap, going to run play action, rolling to the right, got Portman in a flat, throws an interception right to, that's number 31, Mender. Picked off at the 14-yard line. Northridge will take over. 9:11 left to go in the first quarter. Had a guy wide open. I don't know if he just missed him or overthrew him or. So Johnstown will take over. Good field position after that big punt. 3 and out. 9:11, ball on the 14-yard line.
You need the defense to really step up here. And
in motion, jet sweep right. Gets up inside, gets it across the
nice
11-yard line, 10-yard line, where he's met with a host of Zeps on the play. Denis knocked the play up inside. I see Kurt getting up off the pile, and Chandler Warner and Preston Mackey with the tackle. So pick up a 4, 8:52 and counting, first quarter. Ball on the 10-yard line. Johnstown looking to capitalize on a interception by Mender. A little different formation here. He's in the pistol. He's going to drop back to pass. Runs a slant across the middle. Nice play right there to knock the ball out by Tice Duvall.
Intended
so
for Mender.
Little rare pass right there. Nice pass. Good play on the ball right there by Tice Duvall to break that up. So that'll bring up third and 10, or 3rd and 6, I'm sorry. Ball on the 10. Back in the wing T. 7 in motion. He's going to run a jet sweep to the left. Looks like a hold right there on Denis. Didn't get called. Nice play. Is that Baylor Wentworth on the tackle? Oh, looks like he got a fumble. And they're going to give it to him.
Looks like Wentworth has the ball, yeah.
He's calling for it. They gave the first down, so must have been stripped. I missed that. I mean, I didn't see that. So
yeah.
Hess on the carry, sweep left. Nice play, turned up inside by Cade Denis, and Wentworth came away with the ball. So the Zeps look to take over.
About the 7-yard line, I think. No,
9-yard, 9.5,
line,
yeah. So Shenandoah takes over. 8:19 left to go in the first quarter.
That's a big break that we needed early there.
Yeah.
Give it away and take it right back.
Zeps looking to capitalize on this turnover now. He's going to hand off to Portman left side. Nothing going. Cuts back right. Swarmed up and nothing. Loss of 4 on the play. That play was going nowhere from the get-go. Nice play right there by number 8, Will Holt on the play. They lost a 3 on the play. Takes the ball back to the 6-yard line. Shenandoah looking for that big play. I think we've only, after Belpre, I don't know if they've had a big play yet, have they? Other than one
right.
pass play. So Shenandoah comes out in twins right and left right now. Tyson motion to the left, trips left. He's going to pass. He rolls left. Got Tyson the flat. Caught at the 10-yard line. Gets a block.
Nice block
nice
by
block
Portman
right there.
downfield.
Gets over to the 14-yard line. Still on his feet. Still trucking. Look at this. Oh, he's about to break. Nice play right there by – he was one tackle away from breaking that to the house.
That's second, third, and fourth effort on that.
He had
one.
3 guys on him right there. So that's a Caldwell Lumber first down right there. Stopped initially, kept them legs pumping, got another 6-7 yards out of the play. Almost broke it to the house. So nice throw and catch right there. Jesse going back to the speed. Back up to the line. He's going to hand off to Portman up the middle. Gets up inside. Nothing. Johnstown all over that. Try to draw play right there. Try to catch him off guard, but no gain. calling a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11, ball on the 20-yard line. Dayton bring the play in. Shenandoah looking to have a nice, long, lengthy drive right here in the first quarter, get some points on the board. So they come out in the split. Twins right, Twins left. Portman alone back in the backfield. Miley and Duvall to the right side. Denis and Yates on the left side. Ball snapped. It's going to be handed off up the middle to Portman. Hits around the outside, breaks a tackle, gets across the 20. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. They're going to get him at the 27-yard line.
J.D. Miller, 28, forced him to go a little wider, I think, than he wanted to go on that play, and then the pursuit caught up.
Peyton Miller gets on the play right there, knocks him out of bounds about the 27-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of 7 on the play, 8 on the play, brings up 3rd and 3. Ball on the 28-yard line, 6:25 and counting. A little bit different look right there with Jesse spreading out and running to that back to the pistol formation with Duvall and Portman in the backfield. He's going to hand off up to get over the right side, gets across the 30, breaks a tackle out at the 35-yard line. Nice run right there by Portman. That'll bring up a Caldwell Lumber first down. Across the 37-yard line. Shenandoah hitting them edges, liking what they're seeing on that, getting that seal on the outside.
Pick up a 9 on that play. That gives him 6 carries, 15 yards.
Good play call right there to get around the outside, getting all them guys up inside. 1st and 10, ball on the 37-yard line. Shenandoah moving the ball. Denis in motion. Duvall and Portman in the backfield. He's going to hand it to Portman up the middle. Gets across the 40, breaks a tackle, gets stood up around the 41-yard line. Going to give him 3 yards on the play right there. Johnstown getting a good push up front, but they're not getting that corner sealed off. They're all kind of getting sucked up inside. Jesse's trying to get out on the outside, so doing a good job of getting around that. They got some big kids in there. So Shenandoah breaks the huddle, 2nd and 7, ball on the 40-yard line. Duvall and Portman in the backfield. Denis in motion. Oh, high snap. Dayton Hill, you got 3 guys wide open. Nice play right there by Denis. Nice catch.
Nice play on both ends there.
Very good
Dayton
play.
catching the snap, and then Justin Denis giving us his Odell Beckham type of a catch there.
Caught Mender eyes in the backfield right there, and both him and Miley were wide open. Nice diving play right there by Cade Denis. So that'll bring up a Caldwell Lumber first down. That moves the ball across the 50 to the Johnstown 45-yard line. 5 minutes and counting.
Pick up a 15 there.
15-yard, almost a bad snap. Nice play right there by Dayton to control that.
Could have been a 15-yard loss, ended up in a 15-yard gain.
Here goes Duvall up the middle. Nothing there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage maybe. Wheeler on the tackle right there for the
Give him about
Vikings.
a half a yard maybe on that. Under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter here.
Same formation. Duvall and Portman in the backfield. Going to take the snap to Denis. There's
time
a little
it's the
shovel pass
shovel,
across
yeah.
the middle. Denis gets up the middle across the 40. Runs enough through a tackle. Gets down to the 20-yard line where he's dragged down by number 37. Hartman on the play for the Vikings, but I thought they were going to have him for a stop, and he just blew right through there for a nice game.
Yep.
That'll be another Caldwell Lumber first down. Ball on the 20-yard line. Nice run. Well, that's actually a pass.
Yeah,
shovel
that
pass.
one goes as passing yards. You say it's on the 20?
I think they're spotted right at the 20-yard line, yes.
That's a 24-yard pass play.
The Shenandoah, it's still in the gun. Denis in motion. Duvall and Portman in the backfield. He's going to hand off up over the right side to Portman. Gets a block, gets across the 15.
Nice hard run.
Break tackle, get down to the 10. Flag on the play. They're going to call a legal block. Somebody chop blocked when they was engaged, so, yep. I'd say that's going to be 15 yards back from the chop block. So that looks like the penalty's at the 25. Is that a spot foul? Yeah, so that'll take the ball back to the 40-yard line. So that's a 20-yard penalty right there. Wasn't bad, but he just was engaged and he happened to hit him and take his legs out. So That'll move the ball back.
First and 30.
First and 30, ball on the 40-yard line. So from the 10 to the 40.
You got a play call for first and 30, Coach? Just try to get a little.
See what they can do
just
again.
Try to get it back in smaller chunks, maybe 10 at a time.
Dayton comes out, trips to his left. Hunter Yates, backfield. He drops back to pass. It looks like a swing pass to Portman. Going to swing to the left, caught the 45, gets across the 40, cuts it up inside, gets back to the 30, breaks another tackle, gets a block, and
There
he's
he
going
goes.
across the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. There's your play for first and 30 right there.
What? Me worried? Alfred E. Newman.
I think they heard what you were saying, so nice play right there. Briar Portman caught that ball at the 40, around the 50-yard line, cut clear across the field, back for the touchdown. So that'll go as a 40-yard touchdown pass for Dayton Hill. Nice block out there by Hunter Yates to get that last block to get him into the end zone. So Shenandoah with the big play, 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Looks like they're going to go for 2. So a nice drive that started at the, what did they start at 10?
Yeah, started at the
10-yard
10,
line
so
to 90 yards.
90-yard drive in about 4 minutes.
To a great good play, good series for the Zeps right there, especially after that penalty. They probably were thinking, here we go again.
Yep,
But nice play call, come back and get that.
Yep, Dayton Hill went 4 for 4 in that drive.
So Duvall up the middle, breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles. It's across for a 2-point conversion. Nice run right there by Tice Duvall. So that makes a score, Shenandoah 8, Northridge 0, 4:06. We will take a break. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Go ahead.
All right, welcome back. We are at Shenandoah High School homecoming night. What week is this? Week 5?
Week 5 already. It's hard to
Already.
believe.
Shenandoah leading 8-0. Langley going to be doing the kicking for Shenandoah. He's got the ball spotted at the 40-yard line. Once again, just a little squib kick across the front. Looks like Shenandoah's going to take over on that kick. Covered right there by Wentworth.
Squib kick. Look, who is this? The Dallas Cowboys?
That was Wentworth. Hits 2 fumble recoveries tonight for him. Northridge didn't act like that ball was even kicked.
Wow.
The guy just stood there. So Shenandoah going to capitalize on this. 4 minutes left to go. Got the ball back with no time ran off the clock. So they'll take over on the 45-yard line, heading to the south end zone. First and 10. The clock says first and 45. Maybe that's their cue to score again.
Score on one play. Here we go.
There we go. They got it fixed now. So Dayton Hill in the backfield. Tice Duvall in motion. He's going to take the sweep left. Gets outside. Gets up inside. Cuts the back across. Very good pursuit by
number 7 hitting first. Lane
number
Hess.
7. Number 8 Holt did a good job of turning that back up inside. He gets that blocked by Portman, and he's off to the races. So nice play right there by Northridge. Looks like they're going to lose 5 on the play. That take the ball back to midfield. 3:42 and counting. What happened? So Dayton Hill bringing the Zeps to the line. 8-0 Shenandoah. Portman and Duvall in the backfield. Denis running. Here comes that pass play. Gets a block from Tice Duvall. Gets across the 40, cuts back, gets across the 40, 45, 30, 28-yard line. So another pass play right there by running pass play.
Is that what it was? Was it another shovel?
Yeah, a little
Okay,
shovel
I
pass
looked
to
up
Denis.
too late on that one.
Got a great wall block by his lineman that swung out there, and Duvall got a nice block right there, and Denis cut it up inside, took it to the 27, so it'll be a pickup of 23 yards on the play. Caldwell Lumber first down. Shenandoah 2:58 and counting, heading to the south end zone. Ball on the 27-yard line. Same formation, split back with Duvall and Portman in the backfield. Johnstown packing up in tight. He's going to swing it. It's a counter back up inside to Portman. played out nice job right there by number 72 of Coakley right there by Johnstown Northridge by not getting fooled on that. He stayed at home, turned that counter back up inside. Lost a 2 on the play right there from Portman. So that'll move the ball back to the 29-yard line. 2:27 and counting, 2nd and 12, Shenandoah. First quarter here. Dayton Hill in the gun. Hunter Yates alone. It's going to be the shovel pass to Denis again. Gets across the 30. Gets a nice block by Duvall across the 20. Still on his feet, taken out about the, looks like, shovel pass again.
Another
yep.
shovel?
Another
Okay.
shovel pass,
Sorry
yes.
about that.
That's all right.
I was trying to get his computer
Looks like they're going
issue
to
dealt with.
spot it at the 18-yard line, bring up 3rd and 1, so pick up 11 on the play. Another good block right there by Tice Duvall out in front of that. And Johnstown's going to take a timeout with 2:08 left to go in the first quarter. So, you want to take a break or you want to?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Take a
We'll
break?
be back in a minute.
Okay. Welcome back, Shenandoah. 2:08 left to go in the first quarter. Big 3rd and 1 here for Shenandoah. Ball on the 18-yard line. Looking to keep up a drive, going after the onside kick recovery. Dayton Hill in the shotgun. He's got Portman off to his left. Duvall off to his right. Denis in motion. It's going to be a fake. He's rolling left. Got it wide at Millie across the. Broken up by number 20. Looks like 28 on the play, which would be Miller. Nice play right there. Jesse tried a 3rd and short play action pass. Nice play right there by the Vikings. So got to bring up 4th and 1. Ball on the 18-yard line. Good play right there by the Johnstown. So it looks like Dayton's going to be in the pistol formation. They got everybody packed tight now. It's called a wishbone.
Pull out of the bag of tricks here.
It's going to be a hand off to Portman up the middle. He gets across the 20, gets a push. And I don't know if he got that or not. That's going to be a close. So just ran a straight dive up the middle with everybody in there. Looks like Johnstown's running in with the ball. They're saying they stopped him.
The official on the far side looks like he's on the 19, so that.
Yeah, they've already called it. So big stop right there by Johnstown. 4th and 1. They'll take over 1st and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. So Ferguson's going to be in the shotgun, a little bit different formation here with. He's going to hand off the right side. Nice play right there by. Oh, he strips the ball. Portman strips the ball, and he takes it to the end zone.
Who did he take it away from?
Number 28, Miller, took a sweep to the right, and somebody held one of the defensive guys from Shenandoah, hooked him up, and then Portman just stripped the ball and took it to the end zone. Looked like a 19-yard fumble recovery on the play, so that makes Shenandoah up 14-0. Minute 50 left to go in the first quarter, so they'll line up for 2. But like you said, we got Mackey wearing number 67 this week and Hunter Schott wearing number 60. I think Hunter's actually the one that grabbed the guy on the play, so good play right there by Shenandoah. So they'll line up in that same formation, and it looks like a pistol wildcat slash Portman is running play action. Got Duvall on the flat, wide open, 2-point conversion. Good, nice throw and catch right there. Good play call on the play action.
We said in the pregame, even with Breyer lined up as a wildcat, he can throw it out of that.
Yeah, so that's a good decoy right there. Ran a play action fake to him and 2 points, so that'll make 16 for Shenandoah. Johnstown Northridge 0 with a minute 50 left to go in the first quarter.
Back in a minute on KGP TV.
Welcome back, Shenandoah. 150 left to go in the first quarter. Johnstown lining up to take the kickoff. Shenandoah scored on a, what did they run? I forget what.
Around 19
19
yards.
yard.
That was where the play started,
Yep.
the scrimmage, so I think that's about where he took it away.
So it's going to be a pooch kick taken in at the 40-yard line.
This time
and
they fielded.
fell right on it this time.
This time they said, not this time. Number 10, Peyton Wheeler. That's
Yep.
the boy we were mentioning. His father went here to Shenandoah. He made the play. He said, that's not going to happen to us twice.
And he tried to take our football. Nope, he threw it back. So Johnstown looking to, they've had 2 possessions, 2 fumbles, and a lost kickoff return. So 3 possessions basically and lost 3 turnovers. So they're going to come out looking to try to capitalize and get some momentum going, down 16-0. So number 8 in the backfield, Will Holt, going to be lined up in the wing tee. It looks like we got an equipment failure from Tice. Nope, got it fixed. Try this again. Ball on the 41-yard line. Ferguson takes the snap. He's going to hand it to number 7, Hess, on the right side. Swings out, breaks the tackle, gets across gets close to midfield. Looks like a pickup of 6-7 yards on the play. So nice play. Just jet sweep right. You know, get the kid out in space and let him see if he can break some tackles. So minute 30 and counting. They're going to give him 7 on the play. That moves the ball up to the 48-yard line. Come to the snap. Ferguson under center in the wing T formation. Looks like we got a, I don't know, everybody's running off the field. I didn't see any whistles, though. Did Jesse call a timeout?
Somebody called time. I don't know.
I never saw a signal from anybody, so I don't really know what happened.
1:21 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a short break and be back in a minute.
Quarter. Ferguson under center. He's got Hess in motion. He's going to hand play action, give it to Hess across the right side, gets across, breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, gets across the 40 down to the 33-yard line. So nice run right there by Hess, I believe that was.
Yeah, Lane Hess, number 7. He's pretty quick.
Very quick.
Very explosive.
Shenandoah got burned a couple times trying to strip the ball right there too, and a couple missed tackles. Wentworth finally took him down there at the 33-yard line. So that'll be a Caldwell Lumber first down. Minute 8 left to go in the first quarter. Nice run right there by Johnstown. Thank you.
19 yards on
19
that
yard. The same formation. It's going to be a handoff, number 28 right. That's going to be Miller across the right side. Gets turned back up inside. Nice stop right there by number 59 for Shenandoah. That's going to be, that's 59. I don't even have a 59. Is there a 59? 55 might have been Chandler Warner. I'm sorry. Or Hunter Shot.
Okay,
So Hunter's
wearing
59. He's not
instead of
wearing
60.
60. So that would explain my eyes were fine. So apologies on that nice play right there by Hunter Shot to turn that back up into a gain of 2. 27 seconds and counting, first quarter, 2nd and 8, ball on the 31-yard line. Ferguson's going to be in the gun. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to get flushed by Mackey. Going to get sacked by Mackey. He does get back to the line of scrimmage, look like. So that'll be the last play. Nice play right there by Preston Mackey to turn that up and ended up getting the sack. So that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Looks like it's going to be the last play for the end of the quarter. Shenandoah winning 16-0 over Johnstown Northridge. So we'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back for the second quarter action. All right, welcome back, Shenandoah High School. into the first quarter, start of the second quarter. We'll flip fields here. Shenandoah will now be heading to the north. Johnstown Northridge heading to the south end zone. Shenandoah has a 16-0 lead. Johnstown driving on the ball on the 31-yard line, 3rd and 8. Ferguson under center. He's going to run the sweep to number 7, Hess, across the outside. Stood up right there by Mackey. Nice play right there by Preston Mackey. It looked like Baylor Wentworth on the tackle. So nice play on 3rd and down by Shenandoah.
So he got down to about the 28-yard line, so pick up a 3.
They're calling it 4th and 4 on the board, ball on the 27-yard line. So Shenandoah looking to take over. 4th down. Got to sit back and look for some kind of a rollout, I would think, a jet sweep or some kind of a bootleg. Yeah, a little bit formation. So Ferguson's going to be in the center. He's going to false start. So that'll move him back 5 yards. Oh, they're calling defensive offsides.
Shenandoah. That'll give him the first down.
So that'll be
right about close.
Automatic first down. So that made that easy. So that'll be a Caldwell Lumber first down for Johnstown. That'll move the Sticks down to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10, 11:23 left to go, just in the start of the second quarter. Ferguson looks like they're going to run the same play. He's in the shotgun. He's got number 28, Miller, and Holt. He's going to misses a snap, picks the ball, fumbles it around again, falls on it. Falls on it about the 34-yard line. So Shenandoah tried to come up with the ball, but nice play just to fall back on it. So that'll be a loss of
from the
12-yard line. Yeah, they'll take it back to the 34-yard line.
Wow, about 11 or 12, yeah.
So it looked like they were going to run some kind of a play-action pass out of that. So big break right there for Shenandoah. 2nd and 22, ball on the 34-yard line. Ferguson in the shot. He's going to hand up. Ferguson's going to keep it up the middle, cuts it back across the 30, gets up to the 25, 24-yard line. So just a play action. Looked like a read pass option draw on the play right there. So that pick up a good chunk of it. Looked like he got about 11 yards on the play. So that bring up 3rd and 11. Ball on the 24-yard line. Nice run right there by Ferguson. So he's going to be in the gun again with the lone back Miller in the backfield. He's going to take the snap. He's going right. He's got 2 guys rolling out. He's got guy across the middle and missed him, and there is a flag on the play. Hunter Shaw pressuring the quarterback on the play. Waiting on the play call. I'd say holding in the – what do you think? It looks like they're calling it on Shenandoah. We'll get the call for you right now. Illegal hands to the face on Shenandoah, so that'll negate 3rd and long and be an automatic first down. So another costly penalty by Shenandoah on 3rd and long. I did not see that one. So 10-15 and counting.
Might have been on the interior line.
It had to be, but yeah. I only saw one guy even in the interior line because everybody dropped back for the pass. So that was, I'm not sure who it is on. He didn't give numbers, so. So that'll move the ball down around the 12-yard line. So 2 costly penalties on deep 3rd and 4th down for the Shenandoah. So 10-15, Ferguson will break out of the huddle. And a bunch of whistles. Jesse wants an explanation. I can't honestly tell you because I didn't see it, so I don't really know. We'll just have to trust them, I guess. So another costly penalty. We know we talked about this before, and I don't like to elaborate about penalties and stuff, but I mean, it's when it's such a big part of the game. They're
and we've found, we're
4th
in
and
game
4,
5, and it's just part of our game plan.
And
something we have to overcome.
And we talked about that in week 1 and 2. Getting over them bumps and getting through those. But I mean, you're week 4, week 5, and you're still seeing the costly penalties. I mean, there might not be as many, but 4th and 4, 3rd and 12, where you have a chance to get your defense off the field and get your offense who's moving the ball really well, and now you're sitting here keeping your defense on the field. So
just gotta be more disciplined. That's all.
So I don't know what Jesse didn't like something. They're changing something, so we'll see what. Oh, they just said first down White. So apparently they were going with their original.
They said, "Coach, this is what happened. And we're sticking with it."
So Ferguson will be in the shotgun.
First down
on the 10-yard line. He's got number 8, Holt, and he's going to hand up the middle. He's going to keep that, didn't he keep that? Gets across the left side for about a 2-yard gain, maybe 3 on the play.
Yeah, quarterback did keep that.
Wyatt Miley on the tackle for Shenandoah. So that'll bring up, they're going to give up 2nd and 7, so they're going to call it a gain of 3 on the play. Johnstown can get a first down to the 2-yard line, so obviously look for 4-down territory. That's a flip in the field. Ferguson going to take it. He's going to hand the sweet left to Miller. Gets across, breaks a tackle, gets cut across the middle, gets across the 5, down to the maybe down to the 6-yard line. It's hard to tell from here where those lines are at on the far side of the field. So nice play right there by one of the Shenandoah upmen to turn that back up inside, but nice job of Miller to get up and get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give him 3 on the play, so that'll take them down to the 6-yard line. So 3rd and 6 from the 6.
Should be about 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
I believe.
So here's a jet sweep right, and they're going to swing it. Cuts it back up inside. Miller across the middle, and he's got to be close to the end zone down to the half-yard line. So nice play right there. Shenandoah tried to string that out, but nice cut back up by Miller right there.
1st and goal there.
Looks like he's on the half-yard line at most, if not on the goal line. So that brings up 1st and 1. Caldwell Lumber first down for Johnstown Northridge, which I can imagine they're bringing all 3 guys in tight. You either look for a sneak. Yep, sneak. Ferguson's going to take it up the middle and right in for 6. So 8:47 left to go in the first quarter. Johnstown's on the board. Shenandoah 16 as it stands, 6 right now for Johnstown. So another couple costly penalties like we just talked, and gave them a couple extra opportunities, and they capitalized on it. So looks like they're going to line up for 2. Seeming how Shenandoah, they have a really good kicker, but I'm assuming since Shenandoah's got 2 two-point conversions, they're going to go for 2. So a little bit different formation here. They got twins left, split out. Ferguson the lone back with Miller in the backfield. He's got Hess in motion. He's going to fake it up to Hess up the middle, and there is a timeout called by Johnstown Northridge. So didn't like what they saw, so 8:47 left to go in the second quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Okay, back here at Shenandoah, 8:47 to go in the half. The Zeps leading 16-6. Northridge about ready to line up for the 2-point conversion. That scoring drive was 10 plays, 59 yards, helped along by a couple of penalties against the Zeps, and now Northridge will go for 2.
So they're going to sweep it left. Ferguson's going to keep it, gets a block, gets around the corner, gets across, and looks like he's going to be in for 2. So
faked the
nice play call
to Miller and then just kind of followed him.
And yeah, and used the block, nice block bleed. So very nice drive right there by Johnstown coming back after, like we talked about, 3 turnovers in the first 3 possessions. So good drive by them. Shenandoah, like you said, got to get rid of those costly penalties to get out of the drive. So we'll stay with you. 8:47 left to go in the second quarter. Johnstown under Shenandoah 16-8. So Shenandoah will look to take this field and try to capitalize on another nice drive before halftime. We got 8:47, plenty of time. Using a little bit of a lot more passing than effective passing than what we've seen here in the past. So
yeah. Right now I've got Dayton 6 of 8, 128 yards. I mean, 2 or 3 of those were the shovel passes.
Sure.
But they still count as passing yardage. 6 of 8 for 128. Rushing wise, we've been shut down again. I mean, we have basically a net of about 6 yards on the ground.
Yeah.
And now conversely, Northridge, they have maybe 50, 60 yards on the ground, and they have yet to complete a pass. They're 0 for 2. So that part of it was pretty much going according to script. But
So we got Portman, Duvall, and Denis back at the 15-yard line. Going to be doing the kicking for Northridge is going to be number 88, Connor Everts or Everett?
Everett, I think, yeah.
Couldn't remember.
Yeah.
So we're ready for action. Going to get the whistle. And here comes the kick. The ball is going to be squibbed down the middle, fielded by Dayton Hill, out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Good field position to start off here.
Shenandoah just will not. Nobody will kick to those three up men. I mean, no matter where they go, they're not kicking it to it.
They
So
don't want to let them get ahead of steam.
yeah,
Going.
any three of those they know can do some danger to or damage on a kickoff return. So, which is a little different than when we played. It didn't matter who was back there. I feel like when we played, we kick. You know what I mean? You kicked it. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more strategy involved nowadays. It seems like.
Yep. Well, they get to see more films, I think.
Sure. I mean, everything's
know.
online. It's a click of every game. You're not meeting someone to hand off tapes and stuff anymore. I mean,
Sure.
with this digital. So,
Yep.
Shenandoah looking to capitalize. 8:45. Denis in motion. Dayton Hill in the gun with Portman up the middle. He gets up the middle, gets across the 40. Going to be tackled right there by number 66. It's going to be Aiden Eisler for Johnstown. Looks like for a pickup of 4. Puts the ball across the 45-yard line, so bring up 2nd and 6 for Shenandoah. 8:27 and counting on the clock. So Shenandoah just giving you that, kind of found a formation that's working a little bit with Duvall and Portman in the background, or in the backfield, I'm sorry, with Denis running that slot.
Still got to find a way to get Breyer in the open
Yes.
field like we did on.
I want to see him run.
know,
It's
I
been
mean-
weeks. So high snap, going to be a quick pass to Denis, gets across the 50, breaks the tackle, gets across the 40. Nice play right there, pushed out of bounds by number 28, Miller. So that was just a quick snap and pass right there by nice play to make by Dayton and good catch and run by Cade Denis. So that'll take the ball across the 40, or across midfield to the Northridge 40.
Pick up a 15 more.
15-yard play on the pass on the play. Maybe catching Johnstown a little bit in the backfield because they got a lot of guys in the middle running pretty tight, thinking we're going to do the same thing to them. So Denis in motion. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got a screen pass across the middle, throws it right to number 23.
At the 30.
Boer, cross, be tackled right midfield by Denis. So not really anybody around on that pass. So costly mistake right there by Shenandoah. Nice play right there by Northridge to get the ball back. So with the momentum, 7:32 left to go in the second quarter, they're going to look to take over and have another nice drive here by halftime. So Shenandoah defense going to try to get 3 and out to get the ball back before halftime for Shenandoah. So they'll take over, first down, ball on the 49-yard line after the interception from Hill. 7:32, Ferguson going to bring him under center. He's going to hand it off to Hess over the left side, gets around the outside, gets across the 40, gets across, breaks the tackle,
three,
goes
broke
through.
another one.
Broke 2 tackles, broke 3 tackles down to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a 21-yard pickup for Johnstown Northridge, and that's going to be a Caldwell Lumber first down. Moving the sticks on just a basic jet sweep to the left and broke 2 or 3 tackles and got through there and ended up being tackled by the safety for Shenandoah. That'll take the ball down to the 29-yard line. 7 minutes and counting.
Where did that play start?
49-yard line.
Thank you.
Yep, be 30 yards. Miller takes it across the left side, gets across the middle, breaks another tackle. Tackled right there by Denis from the opposite linebacker position, but that's going to be another pickup of 11 yards by Johnstown on the play. So that'll be another Caldwell Lumber first down for Johnstown.
That was Miller.
Miller over the left side, yep. And it looks like we have an injury on the play.
Your eyesight's better than mine.
Looks like Hannes down on the play for an injury, so we'll stick with you. Johnstown just running basically jet sweep and causing to break tackles. I mean, making plays, so you got to give credit to them. They're not doing anything special or anything crazy out of the ordinary, just lining up, running that basic jet sweep. So
Yep.
looks like a leg injury, but we'll take a break with 6:56 left to go in the second quarter. We'll be right back. A little talking.
Okay, we're back here, just now picking our player up and helping him across the field. Big Xavier Hannes being helped off by Coach Wells.
You hate to see that anybody get injured, but I mean, especially them. They got we talk about 5 or 6 guys injured right now, critical players that are injured. So
we need to keep the key guys healthy here.
Looks like a left lower leg, ankle, knee, something, but he's definitely having trouble getting off the field. So hopefully he's all right. We're lining back up to play. 6:56 left to go in the second quarter. Once again, want to thank Lashley Tractor Sales as our game sponsor for the night. So Ferguson under center.
First down looks like right about
Same,
on the 20.
Miller's going to take over the left side, gets up across the middle. Mackey on the tackle and a whole host of Zeps. But another nice gain on first down by Johnstown Northridge. Same play they've been running. Run it to the short side. 5-yard pickup on the play. Shenandoah defense been on the field a lot this second quarter, so I know they're trying to be nice to get a stop and get off the field, give some of these guys a break. So
it's 8 carries and 31 yards for Miller, and Hess has 4 carries, 51 yards so far.
So here comes the counter inside to Hess up the middle, gets it across the 10-yard line, looks like it down to about the 10-yard line. Close to another first down.
Going to be right at the sticks, I think.
They're going to, well, they blew the play. No, they gave him a first down, so there'll be another Cowell Lumber first down for Johnstown Northridge. 6 minutes and counting. That'll bring up first and goal from the 10-yard line. In that wing T formation, Holt, Hess in motion. He's going to hand it up the hold up the middle. Met by a host of Zeps right there by number 50. Looked like Chandler Warner and 67 for Shenandoah.
That's Preston.
Oh yeah, that's
Mackey.
Preston. That's right. The
He's wearing
new
67
numbers.
instead of 47.
I did write that down too, and I still messed it up. So sorry, Preston. So that's a pick up a 1. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 from the 9-yard line. 5:30 and counting. Johnstown looking to punch this in before halftime. Hand in motion. Hess is going to get it across the left side. Gets through a tackle. Breaks a tackle. Briar Portman with the missed tackle, but slowed him down. Looks like he got down about to the 5-yard line. If that's a long way to see from here. Is that where they're at, the 5-yard line? Yep.
Looks like the official's standing right on the stripe.
So 3rd and 5. Northridge.
Assuming that's where he put the beanie, beanie bag.
Northridge trying to do that, kind of the same thing Shenandoah is running and getting out of the center of the field by running a lot of sweeps and a lot of draws and trying to get around them outside edges because Shenandoah's getting a good push up inside, but by the time they get through there, they're already with the speed they have around the outside. So
big play coming here, 3rd and 5
so
at the 5.
Northridge comes out in a tight formation. Looks like a buck sweep to the right, blown up inside. Nice play right there by Cade Denis and Briar Portman to shut that down. Nice play right there.
Miller on a counter there.
That was a counter back the other way, yes. So that'll actually lose them. That'll take them back to the 10-yard line. So that's a big loss of 5 on the play. So that takes the ball back to the 10-yard line, 4th and 10, and looks like they are bringing in the field goal team, which we don't see much down here. So 10-yard line should be a 27-yard field goal attempt. 4 minutes and counting. This is something we don't see down here very much on this end of the spectrum. But so the snap, the kick is away. It looks like it's really nice kick, and it is right down the center of the 16-11, so field goal right there by Johnstown on the after the Shenandoah turnover.
That was Connor Everts, number 88, was the one who kicked that.
So 3:55 left to go in the second quarter. Shenandoah 16, Johnstown 11. So we'll take a quick commercial break and be right back after these messages. Welcome back, Shenandoah High School second quarter action. 3:55 left to go in the second quarter after a rare 27-yard field goal by Everett, and nice kick right there by the junior kicker out of Johnstown Northridge, making the score 16-11. Shenandoah looking to take over. get some points before halftime. They will receive the ball to start the second half as well. So
hopefully get back-to-back possessions
squib
here.
kick across the middle, taking that to Briar Portman, gets across the 20, gets across, gets outside, gets about to the 25, to the 30, to the 40, to the 45, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So another reason why they don't want to kick it to him. But
Even one that's mishandled and the second guy picked it up,
yeah,
he still gets out in the open
the
field
ball
and
missed,
can,
and
and can make a big play.
The kid is so big and powerful and just strong. I mean, he just needs a place to run, but I mean, he just can't seem to get through that initial front line. So another great field position by Shenandoah. So
About the 41, it looks like.
I think they're on the 46 is what they're calling it, right?
Oh, 46. You're
Yes.
right. My mistake. Yep.
46-yard line, 3:47 and counting, and we're officials timeout. So another look like
Equipment.
a mouthpiece.
Mouthpiece. Number 10 lost
Yep.
his mouthpiece.
That was Wheeler for Johnstown. So Dayton will bring him out. 3:47 left to go. Takes the snap. Denis in motion. Going to be handed off up the middle.
It's the little
Strung
shovel
out.
pass.
I think that would call a handoff. So that one, I didn't see much transfer on that one, but we could still call it a shovel pass. But great play right there by Johnstown to blow that up, and actually looked like 3 or 4 yards on the play. So second and 13, 3 minutes and counting on the clock. Shenandoah leading 16-11. So I think they're kind of catching on to that motion play when Cade Denis goes in motion. So nice play right there by, and I apologize, I didn't see who made the tackle, but. So now we got, here's your formation with Portman in the backfield. He's going to take a direct snap up the middle, gets across, just nothing.
Nope, they knew what's coming.
Yep. He got generous, maybe 1.5, 2 yards on the play. But like you said, he can throw the ball, so I know what Jesse's trying to do right there. So 2 minutes and 49 seconds left to go. Shenandoah has 2 timeouts remaining before halftime if they can get a first down here to keep things going. Hunter Yates spread out, trips right. You got Cade, who's in the back. Portman's in the backfield, trips right. Dayton Hill in the backfield. And Northridge is bringing the blitz up the middle. Dayton Hill steps back. He's got a wide open Tice Duvall across the middle. Breaks a tackle, gets across the 40. Nice play right there by throw and catch by Tice Duvall. It looks like he's got a cramp in the hamstring.
Yep, looked like on that one they sent the other 2 guys straight down the field and kind of let him linger back, and that opened that seam up.
Nice job. They ran the 2 linebacker blitz on the right side for Northridge, but Shenandoah did a good job picking up. Plus with Portman in the backfield, Dayton Hill made a nice play to step up and make a throw and catch right there to Tice Duvall. So that officially will take the ball over to the 39-yard line. So that'll be a Caldwell Lumber first down. 2:21 and counting. Looks like Kirby running out on the field to take care of our cramps. Guys are begging for some cool weather so they can quit dealing with this stuff. They're like, man, it's week 5. We shouldn't have to be dealing with this yet, but I remember those days.
You never got a cramp. You just caused them. You caused them by the other team.
Yeah, right. I had plenty of cramp. There's plenty of times I've been in that position with Kirby right there. Some games, we used to play Waterford, and, them guys when it was 90-some degrees, and no matter how you train, game speed you can't replicate it. So,
he's coming off on his own power here.
Yep.
I think he's okay.
Get him some fluids.
Just a couple little rubs, and he's ready to roll.
Yep, it's a nice play right there by Dayton. Good ball delivered right there. So, like we said, 2:21 and counting. Clock will start on the play. Shenandoah looking to get on the board, extend that lead before halftime because they will receive the ball as well to start the second half. So Caldwell Lumber first down, ball on the 39-yard line, Hill in the shotgun. Denis and Portman in the backfield. Hunter Yates alone back in the backfield. He's going to be hand to the left side to Portman. He gets the edge, missed block right there. Gets the ball across the 35-yard line down to the 34-yard line. Looked like Peyton Wheeler on the tackle there for Johnstown. So pick up a 4 on the play. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line. One tackle or one missed block right there, and he probably takes that to the house. But
yep,
just got by Hunter Yates a little bit. So nope.
That's the play we need, him to break one like that. Like I said, he's being held in check. 12 carries, 25 yards.
They got everybody inside. Portman, see in the backfield. Holt gets across, keeps those legs churning, gets Picks up 2 yards maybe on the play, so that'll bring up 3rd and short. Minute 15 and counting, ball on the 32-yard line. They're going to call it 3rd and 3. And that's going to be Miller on the tackle for the Vikings. Third and 3, 58 seconds and counting before halftime. Shenandoah driving, ball on the 32-yard line. High snap, going to be faked inside. Got Denis run the wheel route, nothing there. He's going to tuck it down and run. Looks to get across to, big hit right there by Denis. And
good decision by Dayton not to throw that because Denis
yes,
was covered. The guy
they had
was
that
one-on-one,
covered,
but he was right there with him.
They had that covered perfectly well. So I missed the play because I was looking at the Cade's hit on that on the Holt, but he ended up getting the Caldwell Lumber first down. So ball will be out at the 28-yard line. 44 seconds and counting on the, or not, 44 seconds left to go at halftime. Sorry. Denis was getting an earful by Coach Wells.
Yeah. You don't want
he had one of those last week at Barnesville. He got a personal foul on that penalty.
You
so
don't want to be too overly.
So quick pass to Denis across the middle, breaks 2 tackles, gets across the 20 down to the 16-yard line. So that looks like that'll stop the clock and move the chains. 39 seconds left to go. Once again, that quick pass right there, quick hitch to Denis. 1st and 10, clock will start.
Pick up of
Gotta
12.
Gotta go. Jesse's going to call timeout. So 2 timeouts. He had 1 remaining. 35 seconds left to go. That little hitch is open all the time. They're playing just a soft zone, and they can't cover both them guys because they're keeping everybody in from Portman. So a nice job right there of play calling by Shenandoah. Just keep using it until they stop it, right?
Absolutely.
And that's one thing I feel like that Shenandoah's lacked a little bit. You know, they get in some passing yards where guys are giving them some passing yards, but can't seem to get them right. So like there, Denis broke 3 tackles. You know, you put the ball in your kid's hands, even if it's a 2-yard pass route, like that's what they're throwing.
There's always
a
chance to break.
You got 11
exactly.
yards, and if these teams are going to line up with you and say, hey, we're going to play you one-on-one, you know, you're going to have to beat us. And unfortunately, we've been on the losing end a couple times on those. But
I mean, if you think about it, he's completed 10 passes so far, and I've got him for 218 yards.
And probably
and he's probably only thrown it 50.
But I mean, you're
whether it's the hand,
you're letting your kids make plays.
Shovel pass or the quick pass, he probably only had to throw the ball 50 yards downfield.
Yep. So here's going to be a swing back to Portman. He tucks the ball, throws it away, gets the ball across to Denis at the 20, breaks a tackle, hits another tackle down to the 15. They need to take a timeout right here. Yep. Tried the backside wheel route to Portman, but I mean they literally have.
That was actually Denis caught that one.
Yeah, but they ran a wheel route to Portman, but it was busted up. So they are literally not leaving Portman no matter what they do. I feel like they got a guy spy on him all the time, which is, you know, on their part that's great. I mean, you got to do what you got to do because they're eliminating. Luckily, Dayton is having a great game and guys are making plays. So. Score still 16-11, 24 seconds. Shenandoah took their last time out, so you got to be telling, you know, Dayton, your quarterback, it's got to be an incomplete pass or, you know, throw it through the upright if you have to. You can't afford to take a sack in this position because you can't stop the clock. So, get Jesser, get him outside, you know, maybe on a bootleg or a roll right to the strong side of the field, and that way you can get out of bounds. So. You got to be either get a first down or incomplete pass. So
well, pretty much like I said with Barnesville last year, how Portman hurt them and they shut him down. Last year, Breyer had 144 yards and 3 scores against these guys.
And don't think they didn't know that coming back.
Exactly.
I mean,
so you know they're making the right defensive play by taking.
So Portman on the block, he's going to look across the middle. And the only thing you didn't want to have to get rid of it. And incomplete pass by Miley. 15 seconds left to go on the clock. Dayton took a pretty good hit right there by number 77, I believe. Callis, nice play on the play, and Holt was on the play. So that'll bring up 3rd and 9, 15.7 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Shenandoah desperately needing a score right here just to get that momentum. Johnstown kind of had the momentum after back-to-back scores, so. You got Yates single coverage down here on the bottom. You got trips right with Denis Duvall and Miley on the right side. He's going to roll to the right. Got a guy going across the middle. Throws it back up across to Denis. Throws it up in the end zone. And, nice. Couldn't find the ball.
That was Miller, 28, defending on that.
Had a
play.
man, but I think Denis lost the ball up either in the lights or something, but hit him but in the back of the end zone. So incomplete pass, 8 seconds and counting, 4th and 9, ball on the 15-yard line. Looks like this will be the last play of the first half unless they get a first down, but I don't know if they can get 2 plays off in that amount of time. Got to run some kind of trickery something here. Some good play call right there, just not enough time to let that develop. So you got Portman in the single back right here. I'm going to guess this just goes as a lob up to Portman. What do you think?
I think you're probably right.
That strong
Put
safety,
3 guys
Miller's
the
coming
other
over
way and
top
just
of
throw
him.
it.
No, he's wide open. He missed. Oh, he missed him.
Throwing the other way.
So that's going to be intercepted. You got to get a tackle,
I
get
think
to
it
that.
was 31 in the back of the end zone there.
They ran a play for Portman, but he looked off, and he just happened to miss him. So that'll take us into halftime, 16-11. Into the second quarter. We'll take a break. We'll get some halftime stats, try and listen to the band. We'll do the best we can with the band.
We'll put
like
our
we said.
headphones down here, and hopefully you guys will be able to hear the band. At the half, Shenandoah leads 16-11. Yeah, now I called everyone to Denis as a pass. Everyone. I called everyone, and he told me they were going to be handoffs this week. But to me, every one of them was a shovel. I've got him with 8 catches.
Okay.
What do you have him with?
I had him for 2 runs. So
Okay, well,
they look like
I mean,
I'm going to
Jed said one he thought was a run, but to me it looked like it was that forward. So I called them all passes. I can check with Jesse.
I would give him a run for 11 yards.
I think that last one that Denis had was a run. Well, I didn't see any transfer.
Well, that was just a short one.
That was the -4. So I'll have to change to 11.
Yeah. Well, okay. Now I had him with a 15, 20,
15,
20,
23.
20 and a 23 both, right?
I had him for a 15, a 23, and a 15, a 12, and a 1, and run for 11, and I got to change 11 to a pass. 25 lost 23. 15 and a 25. Then a 23. Then a 15 in the second quarter.
Okay, I had 15, 24. So yeah, 24, then 23, then an 11,
Right.
then a 15,
Then a 15.
then a -3,
Minus 4.
okay, then a 12,
And a 12.
and then a 1.
And a 1.
Okay, all right. My number. So the yardage should have been 39, 62, 73, 94. That sound right?
I don't know. I didn't keep
Okay.
I just keep a running.
Running total. Okay, it's somewhere around that though.
Now when I do the final
Like I said, to me it looked like there was one that might have been a run, but I called it a pass until I checked with him. I forget because like 28. The rest of the team with a negative yards total.
All right, welcome back. They added 250 back on the clock, so we are about ready to get started with the third quarter here. We got my man Jeff with all the nice stats and all the stuff that I can't keep up with. So Shenandoah will take the ball back, or to receive to start the third quarter.
Yeah, first half statistically, Shenandoah has done most of its damage through the air. Counting those shovel passes, were 11 of 17 for 219 yards. No, that's not correct. It's a little bit less than that. About 160 yards with 3 interceptions. Rushing, we've had 17 attempts, only 23 yards. Northridge, 21 rushing attempts, 88 yards, and they were 0 for 2 passing. So, you know, pretty much what we expected from them. They're not going to put it up. They're just going to try to give you a little deception with the 2 or 3 guys, and you know, hopefully you pick the wrong one is what they're hoping for.
They attempted a few more passes, but a couple of sacks made by Preston Mack. I remember one there, a couple plays that weren't. You can just tell when they do pass, not something that they typically do a lot of. So I'm a little bit out of helter-skelter, you know, when they run some of their pass plays. You know, you can just teams like that are used to or running. So I mean, it's just not common to them. So good job of Shenandoah. But you have stats on the play or the scoring plays.
Okay, yeah. We started out in the first quarter. Shenandoah got on the board first. 40-yard pass from Dayton Hill to Briar Portman. Tice DeVold ran in the 2-pointer. 4:06 to go in the first quarter. Shenandoah led 8-0. Later in the first quarter, Portman on a 19-yard fumble return where he basically stripped the ball out of the guy's hands and took it in. And DeVold caught a pass from Portman.
No, that was off Dayton.
Oh, it was
a play action, yes.
Okay, Dayton threw that one. Okay. I wrote it down wrong.
That's
150 to go in the first quarter, 16-0. And in the second quarter, it was Northridge getting on the board. Ferguson, the quarterback, on a 1-yard sneak, and he ran in for the 2-point conversion. 8:47 to go in the half, 16-8. And then with 3:55 to go in the half, Connor Everts connected on a 27-yard field goal to make it 16-11 at the half.
So pretty much the first half what we thought would happen, but a little bit more passing than I think a lot of us anticipated from Shenandoah being, but that being a result of very good defense and a very good game plan by Northridge to keep, obviously, Portman and Tice DeVold get the ball out of their hands. So give credits to Dayton Hill for a very good first half and a couple errant throws, but, I mean, haven't turned out to be very costly interceptions, so that helps as well. So, so 12 minutes here, getting ready to kick off now. Everett's going to kick it, squib it down the middle. Looks like it's going to be picked up about the 20, go out of bounds at the 25-yard line, so that'll be a flag. So in high school, they take over at the 40?
Yep, I believe it's the 40-yard line. I think they have the option to have him re-kick, but most teams usually are happy with that 40-yard line thing.
I look at Jesse. I look like he's going to make him re-kick it. Yep.
He wants to
he
wants a chance for those weapons to get the ball.
He's got too much skill back there to try and to keep the ball away from him. So it'll be a 5-yard procedure penalty. I'll move the ball back to the 35-yard line. Now, this kid does have the leg to fly him, so they're not cheating up. That's a good thing for them. They're not doing much cheating as far as, but looks like they move Portman up. Denis is going to be the lone back now with Tice DeVold at the 25-yard line, so that'll change things. Looking to capitalize on that squib kick. So a good job by Shenandoah making adjustments here to try to get the ball into your playmakers' hands. So Everett will be back to kick at his own 35-yard line. And he's going to kick it. Little pooch kick to Briar Portman. Fielded at the 30-yard line. He's going to bring it all the way across the field. Got the wall set up. Gets a block by Denis. Gets across the 30. Gets up across the 35. Knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Good discipline
37-yard line.
Good discipline there by number 37, Isaiah Hartman.
Yes.
Staying over here.
Staying in his lane. He literally took that from the east out of bounds line clear to our side of the field. He ran clear across the field.
He ran 60 to gain 7.
7 yards on the play. So Shenandoah take over at their own 37-yard line. 1st and 10. let out. Dayton Hill going to be split out wide with Wyatt
like
Miley
we're
and
with
Portman in the backfield.
Portman in the Wildcat.
This could be a pass to start off the play. Denis is going to be in motion. Portman's going to take it up the middle, gets across the 40, gets a nice surge up there, gets a nice push by the front line for a pickup of 5 on the play. So nice play right there by Shenandoah. First down, picks up 6 on the play, moves the ball to the 43-yard line. And we talked about that early, and you talked about that early in the game, possibly lining up. And I know that's going to come back one of these days where Portman's going to fake that and line up. And
Yep. Or take a step or two forward and then step back and throw a pop pass.
So
or
same
something like
formation
that
here. Portman's going to be taking the back, Wyatt in the backfield. Tice in motion. He's going to hand off to Tice on the sweep. Got a line out there, got a block, gets across midfield, breaks another tackle, gets across the 40, breaks another tackle, got the wall set up, gets across the 30, still fighting. Down to the 25-yard line, 23-yard line by Tice Duvall. What a great run right there by Tice Duvall.
Absolutely. Kept the legs going.
And extracurricular activity. Looks like there's going to be some added something on the field. So nice run right there by Tice. Got around the outside, hand off to Portman.
Looks like he got down to about the 22-yard line.
22s look like where they laid the beanbag. We'll get the call for you here in a minute. I'm assuming
So that's
that's
about a 30.
Late hit out of bounds on Johnstown, so that'll be another 15 yards added on to the end of the run.
Should take about half the distance down to the 11, I
Down
think.
to the,
here, Jed.
looks like you're
Yeah.
right, sir.
Yeah, so he picked up 35 on the run.
A nice
So
play right there by
definitely
Tice.
the big
They had him stopped about a first down marker, and he broke a tackle. They ended up breaking 2 tackles and still had his blockers down there. So
Definitely our biggest run play of the day.
Portman's still in the backfield. He's got trip running backs to the wall set up. Portman's going to get outside. Nice play right there. Come across the field by is that Holt, number 8, come clear across from the opposite. No, number 6.
That's
I'm
the
sorry.
quarterback.
That's the corner, yeah.
That's the quarterback.
Yeah. Ferguson, he came from his opposite corner position and made that tackle. So Shenandoah ran a loaded, I don't even know what that was, three running backs and a tight end in the backfield, and Portman took the direct snap over the right side. So Dayton's going to take over, 10-22, second 12, loss of 2 on the play. Oh, no, he's not either. Portman's still running quarterback in the backfield. Second 12, Tyson motion. He swings it out to the left, and nothing going on. Nice play right there again by Johnstown.
Who was that carried on that?
Portman.
Okay.
And that looked like I think Hess on the number 7. Yeah, Hess was on the tackle right there for Johnstown. So pick up a 2, 3rd and 10 on the 11-yard line. Shenandoah can get a first down to the 1-yard line. It looks like Dayton Hill is going to be back in at quarterback, calling the snap. 9:50 and counting, second quarter. Split backs with Tice, Duvall, and Briar Portman in the backfield. Hill in the shotgun. Denis in motion. He's going to take the snap. He's going to roll to the right. Got a guy out to the right. Going to throw it out to Denis in the middle.
Nice.
Caught at the 10-yard line. Nice catch.
Play. 31, that's Minder, I believe.
Minder and Hold on the play. Nice play right there by Johnstown for a pickup and no gain. So Shenandoah ran a flood right and ran 3 out routes, and nice play right there by Johnstown. So brings up 4th and 9. Shenandoah at the Johnstown 9-yard line, leading 16-11. 9:10 left to go in the third quarter. I'm sorry. Hill brings him out under center. He got Portman off to his left, a lone back in the backfield. Hunter Yates split out the right. Denis Duvall and Wyatt Miley split out to the left. Snap, he's going to roll left. Looks like a screen backside. Dayton come back across. He's got Denis across the middle. Wings at sidearm and errant throw out of bounds. So pass incomplete to Denis. 8:45 left to go in the third quarter, and Johnstown will take over at their own 10-yard line. So a promising drive, ended up no points for Shenandoah. So
Yeah, a little disappointing at the end of that.
Yeah.
Considering you had the big play in there, but one good thing is now they've got the full length of the field. They've got to go.
Yep.
Maybe the defense come up with another big play. We've already had 3 turnovers on their side.
And we look for them to do the same thing they've been doing, trying to get outside, get Hessen around the corner. I mean, that's basically what they ran the whole second quarter, was just that jet sweep. So I would imagine that Shenandoah did some defense adjustments there at halftime to get going. So we'll see what happens. Miller in the backfield, flag.
Confusion.
Nope, delay a game to start. So that'll move him back 5 yards.
Don't want to do that when you're inside your own 10.
No, you do not. So a little bit of mental mistake right there by the Vikings. So they'll come out. Ferguson under center. He's got Miller and Holt in the backfield, and it's going to be number 28 Miller across the left side, gobbled up right there. It looks like there's going to be in the play of a hold. Looked like Wentworth and Ethan Carpenter on the play for the tackle. It was in the area of holding. Yep, holding.
Yeah, that'll back them up to about the 2.5.
So it'll be another 2.5-yard penalty. So that'll bring up 1st and 17, ball on the 2.5-yard line. Although Jesse may have declined that. He must have declined it.
They're moving the stick now.
Oh.
They moved it back to about the 3.
Okay. Yeah, nobody said they didn't accept it or decline it, so a little bit of confusion.
It's in limbo.
We had that happen last week. Remember, at Barnesville, they accepted the penalty and then they declined it after they'd already marked it off.
Yep.
Like 4th and 64, I think. Yeah, see? I thought they would decline it, so that leaves the ball at the 15-yard line, 2nd and 15. Holt, Miller, and Hess in the background. Miller in the going to hand off up the center to Holt. He breaks through the initial line, gets a big push across the 15-yard line for a nice gain right there on 2nd down. So pick up looks like 12 on the play. Fake that sweep and hand it off up the middle. A nice run right there to get in a manageable 3rd and 5. A lot different than 3rd and 10 when you're running offense. So big 3rd down for Shenandoah to get a stop here and get off the field and get the ball back. Johnstown looking to keep the drive alive on their own 15-yard line. 8 minutes and counting in the 2nd quarter. Ferguson in the shotgun. He's going to hand right to Miller. He's going to keep it up. Watt gets around the corner, gets a 1st down, gets across the 20, 22, 23-yard line.
That was Miller on that carry.
Knocked down by number 2, Ethan Carpenter. But, yeah, they ran a fake jet sweep, and then he's just following those runners around the end. So he'll take that around the end. That's a Caldwell Lumber 1st down. 3rd quarter, Shenandoah leading 16-11. 1st down, Johnstown. Ball on their 22-yard line. A little bit different formation here. They got Hess split out with Mender on the left side. Lone man in the shotgun. He's going to do straight keep down the middle. Gets stood up by Preston Mackey and looked like Kirk on the play. So nice job to stay home. They tried to use that decoy. The guy Hess out there jumping around like he was catching a pass. Ferguson just tucked it up inside for a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7, ball on the 25-yard line. Kind of tough to run that decoy when you don't throw the ball.
Exactly. You're not fooling anybody. Yeah. If you only put it in the air 2 times in 2.5 quarters.
So here comes Hess around the outside. He gets gobbled up. Nice job right there by Miley to turn that buck up inside. Nice job.
Yeah, definitely. That was Miley on that one.
So that jet sweep coming around to stop by Miley. Looked like Chandler Warner getting up on the bottom of the pile. So nice play right there by those two. Pick up a 2 on the play. 3rd and 5. Another 3rd down for Shenandoah, 27-yard line. Look for Ferguson to do that same keep around the outside, I would say. Although he's in the traditional wing now, so. He's going to hand up the middle to Miller. Stop,
Straight
nothing,
out,
yes.
Stuffed.
Good play right there by the men up front. Looks like.
It wasn't Miller. It wasn't Miller. That was somebody else carried on that one.
It was Holt, wasn't it? Number 8?
Holt,
yeah.
8. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looked like Wyatt Miley, and I missed the other person. I'm assuming that's Mackey's side, so somewhere over there in that area. So nice play right there by Shenandoah. That'll actually lost a yard, so that'll move the ball back 4th and 6 on the 26. Holt will be back to punt. You got Cade Denis and Briar Portman at the field to punts. 5:58 and counting. High snap, takes him back. Shanks a kick off the right side, hits at the 40 and bounces backwards to the 42-yard line. So looks like an 18-yard punt if my calculations are correct. Is that right?
You're
not even 18.
You're the math wizard.
Yeah,
we'll
right.
give you that
I was
one.
not a math wizard. I
From
can
the 20,
promise
it was on
you
the
that.
26.
To
Where
the
we putting it?
43. So 15.
No, that would be 17.
17. Mr. Sebring's sitting right beside me,
That's right.
too. I better you
I was
not
gonna
hear
say,
me.
he's in the next booth.
I
He'll
better
be coming after
Yeah, he
you.
will be coming after that. Although he was my geometry teacher, so.
That's still math, so he's still got the roots there.
So Shenandoah takes over, 1st and 10. Great field position after the botch punt. Dayton Hill going to be in the shotgun with the Vol and Portman to the side. Dinas in motion, going to be that sweep pass around the right side, gets shoved up inside, gets across the 40, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, gets a block, gets around the 30, gets around to the 20, and he's pushed out of bounds about the 18-yard line. So on a play that looked like nothing, had big old number 54. Is that Hoover out there blocking? 54, yeah, Dakota Hoover with a nice block to keep that going.
Minder with the save that pushed him out of bounds.
Nice play on a play that looked like it was turned up inside and stopped, and Dinas turned on them little burners. And
that little pitch play is working, that little shovel
down
play.
to the 17.
Couple games it didn't do much, but
Yep.
today it's been pretty
like
effective.
you said, it's so cluttered up in that middle that they're getting outside. Once you get outside, there's not, you break a couple tackles, you're at it. So Dinas in motion again. Dayton Hill going to take the snap, going to hand off to Portman up the middle. Broke through, busted, gets through a tackle, gets another tackle, and then he's wrapped up by number, I think that's Miller, number 28. Kids all over the field. Yeah, not Miller with the tackle. It's a nice play right there. Just Portman broke initial tackle right there by Holt and thought he had it, but nice play right there by Johnstown to make a stop. So pick up a 2. Bring up 2nd and 8, Shenandoah on the 15-yard line. Hill brings him to the line. Portman and Duvall. Dinas in motion. He's going to take the snap. He's going to run play action boot. Going to cut it back to the right. Got a man wide open across the middle. Dinas takes the ball, catches it in the end zone.
Nice patience that time.
Very
by
good play.
Dayton Hill, and found the receiver on the backside.
So that'll be a 15-yard pass completion to Cade Dinas from Dayton Hill for a touchdown for Shenandoah for 6. So on a play that was kind of busted on a bootleg, supposed to go to the left, Dayton does a nice job turning it back. Dinas just sat right down in that zone and made a nice play into the end zone for 6. So nice drive right there by Shenandoah. They'll line up for 2. Portman checking out of the ball game. Hill going to be doing the centering, or the quarterbacking with Tice Duvall in the backfield, along with Wyatt Miley and Cade Dinas in that triple, well, it's just a straight I formation. It's going to be a toss sweep to Duvall, and just nothing gobbled up. Nice play right there by number 56 for, oh, nope, flag down. I missed a flag. I'm assuming it's the holding area. As the score stands now, 22 Shenandoah, 11 for Johnstown. So penalty negated, declined. So no good on the conversion. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. 4:52 left to go in this third quarter. All right, welcome back, Shenandoah High School. 4:52 left to go. That penalty was actually on Shenandoah. It was unsportsmanlike, so that'll be 15 yards. I think it was taunting or talking to the officials, what the guys next door said to me. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty assessed on the kickoff. That'll move ball back to the 25-yard line. So Northridge looking to get good field position to start this possession. So Langley lined up to kick. Johnstown has Holt, Minder, and what's that, 28? Or no, it's 23, isn't it? Hildebrand back. So the kick down the middle is going to hit at the 30-yard line, take a scoop. Picked up by number 8, taken across the 40. He's going to wait on a block, gets up over center, gets across to the 45-yard line. So Johnstown will take over at their own 45-yard line. 4:44 on the clock. Shenandoah leading 22-11. So another costly penalty gives good field position to Johnstown. Shenandoah looking to have another good defensive stop. Ferguson's going to lead the guys to the line. Hess, Miller, and Holt in the backfield in the traditional wing T. Ferguson going to take the snap. Hess in motion is going to be a sweep right. Gets around the corner, gets across, gets a couple blocks, gets across the 50, midfield, gets across where he stepped out of bounds about the Shenandoah midfield is what they're calling it. So that's going to be a pickup of 5 on the play. So they're getting a lot of Hess left and a lot of Hess right.
I have him now 9 carries, 77 yards.
He only has 9 carries.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, Miller's had a dozen.
Here comes Miller on the same way on the other side. Gets the corner, gets blocked to the 50. Nice play by Miller. 2 missed blocks. There's a ball looked like it was about to come out. Hoover on the tackle.
Penalty right at the 50 there.
Right in the area of a holding. So the penalty's right at the 50-yard line. It looks like it's going to be a holding on Johnstown. So that'll be a 10-yard penalty. That'll take them back to their own 40-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 15. Couple missed tackles right there by Shenandoah, but ended up not costing them anything. So once again, just running that jet sweep left and right. I mean, same 2 plays, just running the opposite way, trying to get outside. Shenandoah doing a good job getting up inside and getting that play pushed to the outside. So
Yep, not a lot.
it's tough on that wing T too because you can't cheat and start going out because then they'll just start hitting you up the middle with that trap.
Like
so
that.
right there becomes Miller. Nice job staying at home right there. Looked like Hunter shot and Mackey on the play. Or no, who's 54? That's Dakota Hoover. Nice play by those 2 guys up front. So yeah, that's a tough offense when you're playing them because you can't really cheat on that and start playing outside because, like you said, they'll just punt. They got enough skill guys where they can just run the ball up the middle. But that's why I think why Jesse went to that 4-4, so you have your 2 ends, your 2 linebackers a little bit farther split out, so you can. So Ferguson he's going to drop back to pass. He's going deep. He's got a gain. He puts the ball up and a little bit overthrown at the 30-yard line. So nice pass and catch there, but incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th and 14. Shenandoah holds, had a foot on Pete. Nice coverage out there by Ethan Carpenter.
Only their 3rd passing attempt of the game.
Yeah.
And
a nice ball, just a little bit overthrown. So Holt's gonna, Holt's gonna do the punting. He's standing at his own 29-yard line, 28-yard line.
Portman and Denis back for the Zeps.
And a lot better punt this time is going to be fielded at the 25. Portman takes it over the right side. Gets a block right there. Nice job by Tice Duvall. Gets a block, gets across the 50. There's a hold. The guy just pulled him down. Gets across the 40, still on his feet, knocked out of bounds. How they didn't call that, the offensive guy from Northridge literally pulled him on his back. But so nice. Great block right there by Tice Duvall to get that free. He blocked on number 7 on Hess right there to get that end, and Portman took it up. I'm guessing
about a
36-yard play. Nice call.
36-yard return on that.
Which very easily could have been stopped right there, but nice block right there by Tice.
Excellent.
And he could have put a very back in the day hit on him, but we've seen a couple of them plays by the last couple games. We live for those hits. I mean, but now
I'm sure Coach Wells.
There's
did.
no.
I'm sure Coach Wells lived for those.
You can't
hits.
do that nowadays.
Yeah.
So Tice in the backfield is going to fake handoff. Tice going to get up the middle, big hole up the middle, blows right through the safety, gets over to the 26-yard line.
Nice.
So
nice
fake handoff to Denis there, right up the middle. Late flag up. Late flag after the play.
Personal foul on a Zeps at the end of the play.
That wasn't even anywhere close. So Duvall's got his helmet off. He looks to be injured. We'll take a timeout and see what happened, and we'll be right back after these messages. All right, we're back after the injury timeout. 2:46 left to go in the third quarter. Shenandoah was driving, took a 15-yard penalty after the play, so that'll move them back to the 40-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 because it was after the play. Nice run by Duvall, but appears to have hurt his, looks like his hip region somewhere like that, so we just hope that he's okay after a nice run. So Dayton Hill in the backfield, Baylor Wentworth. Briar Portman going to take the ball up inside, gets across the 40, breaks a tackle, gets a block, gets another nice play right there by Minder. Takes about the 38-yard line. Shenandoah losing some key players. We're down to, we got Wentworth in the backfield now with Portman.
I think old number 8 might have to suit up. I'm not talking about Portman. I'm talking about the old number 8.
There's already 1-8 out there. I'll take any number to play again, though. 2nd and 4, pick up a 6. Hill on the snap. 147 in county. He's going to hand straight up the middle to Portman. Gets a block by Denis. Nothing. Runs over number 7, Hess. Gets back across the line of scrimmage, back to the 30. Looks like a Caldwell Lumber first down. Nice run right there by Portman to just put his head down and ran over. I think that was Hess, wasn't it, number 7? Yeah, Lane Hess come up to make the play, and Portman just ran through him.
Sometimes you can't get the big breakaway run. You just,
that's right.
Just take it at him and
I think
take the 5 yards and be happy.
With the 22-11 lead, you take those, man, to keep that clock running. Just first down, and so Portman and Denis in the backfield now. Wentworth come in at wide receiver, replacing where Denis was running. Portman's taking the quarterback, takes a direct snap over the right side, gets over the whole big hole, runs over the safety, gets across the 20 down to the 18-yard line. So Portman just takes a direct snap. Nice run, pick up a looks like 13 on the play. So another nice play right there by Portman down to the 18, minute 6 left to go in the third quarter. Shenandoah leading 22-11 over Johnstown Northridge. So once again, Portman is the center. Dayton Hill lined up at tight end now. Direct snap right. Going to get up through the middle. Breaks the tackle. Gets another tackle. Still on his feet. Spin move. Going across the 5. He's still carrying guys. Looks like a pickup of about 15 or 16 on the play down to the 1-yard line. So actually that'd be 17 yards. So another nice run just lining up straight up the middle by Portman. So pick up a 17. Shenandoah, 43 seconds left to go in the third. I think I know what's coming here.
You think so?
I can't keep track of this. I got guys running, the quarterbacks now at tight end. Denis is now in the split back. Miley's in the backfield. Now Denis is taking the snap.
Yeah.
Portman splitting out. Denis going to get up inside, and he runs over a kid, and he's in the end zone. Nice run right there by Cade Denis. So ran Portman as a decoy, running a flare out to the left. Denis took a direct snap and just ran over number 37 which was Hartman. I mean, that's a tough play for somebody to make when you're standing still at the 1-yard line and then you got a running back coming at you. So nice play, just couldn't get the momentum. So Shenandoah in for 6, up 28-11. Line up for 2, 23 seconds left to go. Got a big score update from Caldwell, leading Bern Union 4-0. So good
12-6
beginning of the fourth quarter, 12-6, yep. So now we got Dayton, our actual quarterback, back in the field. Hands off to Portman up the middle, wide open. 2-point conversion is good. So 2 points for Portman on the handoff from Hill. 23 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Shenandoah 30, Johnstown Northridge 11. We'll be right back after these messages.
We're back here at Shenandoah Stadium. 23 seconds to go in the third quarter. Zeps have opened up a 30-11 lead now. Starting to kind of take control there. Had a nice ground game that drive with Portman doing most of the damage.
Oh, bubble kick, and that's going to be recovered by. They're going to give it to Shenandoah.
No.
Oh, yes, they are.
I thought it might have
he
hit
was
the
out of
sideline.
bounds.
I thought it might have hit the sideline.
I'm pretty sure he was out of bounds, but that's a nice call right there by. That's a number 81 for Shenandoah. Weston Miley on the recovery. So the same pooch kick, nothing special. The guy just bobbled it, and Weston fell on it. So Shenandoah takes over on their own. Let's see, Northridge is on. Where's my beanbag? On the 32-yard line? 36-yard line. 36-yard line, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you're right there, 36.
They're calling it on the 35. So 1st and 10, Shenandoah, 21 seconds left to go. Hill in the backfield, Dinas and Portman. Hand off to Portman up the middle, gets across the right side, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, gets across the 25 down to the 24-yard line. So that's going to be a pickup of.
Should be another first down.
Well, they're marking them. No, they're marking them way back at the.
And there's a flag on the 30.
Holding penalty. So I guess that negates all that. Nice run right there by Portman. Got around that outside edge. Just trying to wear these guys down.
So it looks like they marked it off from the 30 back to the 40. So he gets credit for 6 of those yards, although it was a much bigger
and that
run
looks
than that.
like 12 seconds, and they don't look like they're going to get a playoff for the end of the third quarter. So, yep, Jesse's content to run this to the fourth quarter. So,
absolutely. At the end of the third quarter, we've got Shenandoah leading Johnstown Northridge 30-11 on KGP TV. We'll be back in a minute with the fourth quarter of action.
and we're back. Fourth quarter, giving a shout out to Tice. Looks like he's getting taken to the doctor. We pray that everything's all right there. Looks like a hip injury. I mean, is what I'm kind of hearing from people. So we just hope it's nothing serious. So we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Shenandoah leading 30-11. Ball on their own, or Johnstown 40-yard line. 1st and 15 after the holding penalty. Shenandoah looking to get down another score and see if they can't isolate this game. And looks like there's going to be a delay of game penalty to start the fourth quarter. So that'll move them back another 5 yards. I didn't even hear that whistle blow for the play clock. So
apparently we didn't either. The team didn't either.
Well, I saw him take off running, but all right. So 1st and 20, that'll move him back to the 45. Portman's going to take the direct snap. He's going to fake. He's going to pass. Here's that pass play. Wheel route out of the backfield to Dinas. Nice passing catch right there for a pickup of 20 yards and a face mask. They're going to add 15 yards onto that play. So we called that coming from Portman. Nice pass right there on a wheel route with Dinas out of the backfield. So I got a pickup of 21 yards on the play, and it looks like it'll be a face mask of 15 on top of that. So nice play call right there by Coach Wells. We all knew he could throw it, just a matter of waiting when the face mask half the distance to the goal, so that'll take it down to the 20-18. Where are they going to spot this?
Should be.
That's not half the distance. They marked 15 off.
They marked it about 9.
Wow.
About 20.
They're down to
they marked way more than that.
Yeah, they're down to the 12-yard line, so big play right there by.
They're clear down on the 7.
The 7-yard line, 7-yard line.
8-yard line.
8-yard line. Wow, I can't see anything.
So the pass went to the 16?
So handoff to Portman up the middle. He breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles. A nice play right there by number 37 for Hartman for the not Johnnies. That's the other team. That's their cross country. The Vikings. So no gain on the play. 2nd and 5. Hill brings the ball in. So after the big pass play and the penalty, Shenandoah down at the 5-yard line, 11:26 and counting. Guy Carpenter's got jump around playing. I feel like Dayton letting the play clock run all the way down, taking as much time as they can off the clock. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand to Portman up the middle. Gets across, nothing. Oh, big hit right there by number 37, Hartman again on the play. So no gain on the play. 3rd and 5. Dayton bringing the play call in. There's just nothing up the middle. Johnstown doing a great job of just flooding that inside. Hunter Yates split out to the left. He's going to be the lone back in the backfield. A little bit of confusion in the backfield. 12 on the play clock. Denis off to his left, Portman off to his right. Hill's going to take the snap. And he's going to fake it. And they got a guy coming on the backfield. Steps up and throw. Denis comes back, take a play. Touchdown. Nice play right there. Hess on the coverage made a nice play, but could Denis come back and got the ball? Give Dayton Hill credit right there. He about got tackled from the backside. Stepped up, made a nice throw to Denis for a touchdown. So that'll be officially a 5-yard touchdown pass, Hill to Denis. That'll put 6 more on the board for Shenandoah, taking their total to 36. 10:20 left to go. Line up for 2 on the play. Dayton in the backfield. Split backs. Portman to his right. Denis to his left. Hunter Yates, the lone wide receiver. Portman up the middle. He's going to get across and walk untouched into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good for Shenandoah, so that makes the score 38. Shenandoah, Johnstown 11. 10:20 left to go in the 4th quarter. We will take a break. We'll be right back. We're back. 4th quarter action. Shenandoah leading 38-11. Shenandoah High School homecoming night. Beautiful weather out there now. It finally cooled off. 10 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Langley doing the kicking. And they're going to squib kick across. And it looks like that. Ooh, nice play right there by number 70. Or Shenandoah would add another kick. I'm really surprised that they aren't moving anybody up. We've squibbed every single time. We've had, what, 7 kickoffs, 6 kickoffs?
I think we've pretty much done that most of the season. There haven't been too many that we've kicked it deep, so that'd be something that you would thought
think
by now teams would know that it's coming.
Or put your hands guys up there to where you can catch. But, well, it's helped us several times tonight, so I guess we'll take credit for that. So Johnstown takes over 44-yard line on their own side of the field, heading to the south end zone. Ferguson going to take the snap, drop back to pass. Got a guy across the middle and incomplete. Whitworth with the almost interception. Luckily, their guy ran into him, or that would have been an interception. So, if you're Johnstown in this situation, you're not used to playing catch up when throwing the ball. So this is where they might struggle a little bit as far as Shenandoah laying back and just saying, hey, you're going to try and have to make plays. So
the game kind of got away from them there in the last 14 minutes. I mean, we went from 16 to 11 to 38 to 11.
They had a chance. They had the momentum and everything. And just give credit to Shenandoah. They kind of just took the game away from them. So Ferguson will line up. Under center, he's going to hand sweep up the middle to Holt. Nice play right there. Breaks the tackle. Away. He gets across the 50, 45, 40.
Wentworth
got the tackle across the 30-yard line. So nice play right there by Holt to bump that outside on a play that was busted up the middle. So good play right there by Wentworth to knock him out of bounds about the 28-yard line. Johnstown not running away yet, so throwing the ball back in.
28-yard pickup there for Holt.
10 minutes and counting on the clock. Ball at the 28-yard line. Ferguson under center in the wing tee. Holt Miller looks like a jet sweep to Hess across the left side. Nice play right there by Dayton Hill to come from his backside linebacker position and make the tackle. Behind the feet, looks like a loss of 1 on the play. So did a great job of reading that. You know, when that guy goes away from you like that, unless they run some counter back to you, I mean, did a good job of following that play and tracking him down from behind. So Dayton Hill doing great on both sides of the ball tonight. So they're going to give him a loss of 2 on the play. 9:34 and counting. Ferguson under center. Miller's going to be a play action pass. He's got Holt right out in the open, and it's going to be dropped at the 20-yard line on a nice pass by Ferguson to that number 37.
Look, we thought he was
Hartman.
more to Miller, but
Had both of them, but he actually bypassed him and went to the deeper guy and just dropped by number 37. So nice play right there by Ferguson. That incomplete will take us 3rd and 12, ball on the 30-yard line.
9:25 to go in the game. That makes Ferguson 0 for 5 now in the game.
Yeah, that should have been caught. So,
Yep.
But so jet sweep left to Miller. He's going to get across the left side, waiting on a block.
Good container by
nice,
somebody.
Very good blocks. So looks like he maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, but it's hard to see clear over there. Somebody did a good job of keeping that up inside. I don't know if that was Wentworth or if that was just standing your ground like that. He didn't make the tackle, but he drug everything out. So that was Denis. It's a nice job just staying at home right there.
It's like right back on the 30-yard line again, so no gain, 4th and 12.
Shenandoah looking to get off the field again here on 4th and long. Ferguson's going to roll right. He's got a man. He's got Miller down the middle, and he's going to throw it up, and that's going to be intercepted by, that's number 10. I'm not sure who number 10. Sam Townsend with a nice interception. It looked like about the 6, 5 yard line, somewhere around there. He's going to take the ball all the way back to the, pick up about 30, 35. They're going to mark it at the 31-yard line, 32-yard line. That's where Shenandoah will take over. Caldwell Lumber first down. Shenandoah, 8:25, leading 38-11.
Now we go to work on the clock.
Yeah, and the way things are going, they just got to run, and keep the chains moving. Hunter Yates, split back out. Wentworth in the backfield. Portman, they better hurry. Play clock down to 6. Wentworth in the backfield. He's going to take the sweep right. He gets across the outside, gets split up, gets close to the 35-yard line. Pick up a 2 on the play. So Baylor Wentworth getting a little. Actually, that was technically a pass.
Well, that one looked like a handoff.
Was it?
To me, I called that one a handoff.
Okay.
Who knows?
You'll find out after the game.
Yeah.
We'll see what Gene has to say. But I think that was pretty close.
Gene and I both get confused on those sometimes.
So pick up a 2 for Wentworth on the play. 7:50 and counting, 4th quarter. Ball on the 34-yard line. Hill in the backfield. Denis and Portman. Wentworth, he's going to be swing right. It's going to be gets up inside on an option play, breaks a tackle.
Then he shoveled it forward. That would go as
Denis gets a pass. He gets across the 50 to the 40. He turns the bird. 30, 20, 15. He's cramping. 10-5, touchdown. And he fell. And Denis makes it with the cramp in his leg. He started cramping up about the 20-yard line, but he had fight in him to get into the end zone. So I'm not really sure what you call that play. That was
forward, though.
Was an option pass to the left to Portman. Dayton breaks a tackle. Then he throws it back to the right to Denis. So I don't know if that was a run pass. I don't know. I don't really know what that would be called. But anyways, touchdown Shenandoah. Denis down in the back of the end zone, looks like with cramp. So 6 points makes the score 44-11, 7:24 and counting. We'll take a break while we get the injured player taken care of, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. 7:24 left to go in the fourth quarter after a big play. Denis running off the field, got a cramp in that left leg on a 65-yard touchdown pass on kind of a busted play. Nice play by Dayton Hill. Denis broke a couple tackles, and then he got down to the 20-yard line cramped up, and he managed to get across the end zone. So that pushes the score 44 Shenandoah 11 to Johnstown Northridge. 7:24 left to go in the fourth. So nice play right there. Big play. Shenandoah's going to line up to kick with Jake Crum back to do the kicking. I'm assuming maybe his first attempt.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I don't think we've tried to point. Easton Hitchens did it all last year.
High snap. Jake kick. The kick is up, and it's going to be short off to the right. So that's all right. That's a good-looking kick. 7:24 left to go in the fourth.
Got to get some practice sometime.
We'll stay with you. We just took a break, so another nice drive right there by Shenandoah. Looked like they might have wore Johnstown down a little bit. They got a lot of guys playing both ways and struggling to get off the field right now. I'd say, just overall stamina. Jesse has a lot of guys, which they don't now because they've lost so many injured players. But normally, only have a handful of guys playing both ways. But
pretty demoralizing too when you were right in the game at 16-11.
Sure.
You look up at the clock, and now we're going to have a running clock.
Yeah, it's hard.
We've gone from a 5-point game to a running clock.
Yes.
In a quarter, less than a
Less
quarter
than a
and a
quarter,
half. Less
yeah.
than a quarter and a half.
I mean, it just shows you how fast momentum can swing. And honestly, Johnstown had a chance to take over the game there when it was 16-11. They got that turnover back.
Yeah.
They could have scored and went ahead, and this game could be completely different. So
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just this game is a.
Yep. Now it's just a matter of running out the string here to
Yeah.
hoping that nobody else gets hurt.
So Langley doing the kicking. It's going to be pooched over to the. It's going to come stop at the 20.
No, he fielded it. He should have let
22-yard
it just go
line.
out of
Yeah.
bounds.
I think they were scared after losing
Yeah.
film study tomorrow. They didn't want to go through that again. So
Yep.
nice kick down to the 22-yard line. Johnstown will take over. 7:13 and counting. Yeah, like you said, will be a running clock for the fourth quarter. So, what are the rules on that again? The clock will stop only what? Change of possession?
Change of possessions and timeouts.
Yep.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be too many
So,
timeouts, I wouldn't
no.
think. So,
And after scores.
Yep.
After scores. See, it's running already. It's
oh,
moving.
actually, they start as soon as they.
It's
Okay.
moving now as soon as the ball's put down for play, and so this last 6.5 minutes ought to go by pretty quickly.
Looks like Johnstown subbed a few kids in.
Mil-
Shenandoah the
Miller
same.
on the sweep there.
Yep, Miller going to take it across. Looks like a gain about 14 on the play. It's a nice run right there around the end by Miller. Injured player on the field. Looks like Hunter shot. And he wants to stay in the game.
Looks like he got
Nope,
that
he said we're good.
pickup with about 12 on
Is that what it's 12? Man, I thought that was you gotta keep me straight.
34 to the, or 22 to the 30.
I was 14,
You're
see?
wrong. Okay,
I didn't want to say it.
That was my Martins Ferry man. That was my
So here
Martins
comes
Ferry
Miller
man.
around the right side, turned up inside by Weston. Hoover on the tackle, misses a tackle. Miller still going. Wentworth tackle him. He's going to take the ball to Zep territory over to the 47-yard line. Nice run right there by Miller. Looks like a pickup around 19 on the play. So another good run by Miller. Tackled by number 33 on the play from Shenandoah, which is Eli Hand. 5:44 and counting. Shenandoah leading 44-11. Handoff to Miller across the left side. Mackey stayed home. Nice play right there by Mackey, and another flag come flying in the holding area. Clock still running. People yelling to stop the clock, but I don't think they understand that's a running clock.
Yep, even on the. And we get
Face
another
mask.
personal foul.
15-yard face mask on Shenandoah.
So they're taking it down to the 30. So we'll give him 3 yards on that play. And first down. at the Shenandoah.
That's
30.
going to be Miller across the left side again for another pickup of, looks like close to 20 on the play. Looks down to the 10.
Definitely boosting his statistics here in this drive. Looks like we're inside the 10 down to the 9 because he put the chain down. So that was 21 yards on that play.
Yeah, he's ran what, all 3 times, right?
So he's up to 88 yards rushing now with these last 3 or 4.
I'll say probably
carries,
about 40, 50 just on these last couple plays. So 4:16 and counting.
There he goes
There
again.
he goes again across the left side, and he's stopped. Nice play right there, taken down about the, looks about the 5 or 6 yard line. Host of Zeps over there. I'm sorry, I can't see who. It's dark over there.
Looks like they put it down about on the 5. So we'll give him 4 that time.
3:40 and counting. Ferguson brings him out.
So they're going to have over 200 yards rushing, but they just did nothing on the air, and
They're just giving it to Miller every time, and he's going to tuck across, and he walks into the end zone. So nice touchdown drive right there by Northridge on the play. Actually, I should just say Miller. He did a great job.
Yep, it was Miller 6 times in a row.
Line did a good job. I mean, they ran literally the same play, I think, 6 times right there. Sweep left, so. 3:32 and counting. 44. Shenandoah, 17 from Johnstown. They'll line up to kick. Everett's will be doing the extra point. Call just went ahead 18-13 and almost the game over, so be a big win for that program if they get that win. Burn Union's 4-0. A good 4-0, good football up there too, so not sure how much time's left in the game, but my sister just texted me that 18-13.
Another
so.
penalty on the Zeps. Jumped off sides on the extra point, I believe.
Would they go for 2 on the extra point? Now they're going to go for 2. So, Miller comes back in the game. I wonder if they're going to hand it off to Miller.
It's Miller time again.
Did a good job, Minder coming in the ball and bringing the play in. Looks like we got Ferguson in the gun, and he's going to take direct snap, and looks like there's a timeout call.
Timeout Northridge.
3:32.
3:32 to go in the fourth quarter. Shenandoah leads 44-17. We'll be back in a minute.
Welcome back. 3:32 and counting. 44 Shenandoah. Johnstown 17 lining up to go for 2, and they have every single player within 6 yards of each other.
Just a push ahead.
Straight
sneak.
push ahead, and it looks like, I don't know how you call that, but he's giving it to him. 2-point conversion good, so that'll take the score up to 44-19. 3:32 left to go in the fourth quarter. So
that was Ferguson, the quarterback, just took it on a sneak.
So we'll stay with you. 3:32. Just a quick little recap. I mean, nice drive right there by Johnstown. What'd you say, 6-7 runs by Miller?
6 in a row and all by Miller, yeah.
Yep.
So basically covered 78 yards.
78 yards,
yeah.
so. Yeah, they took the ball at the 20, that's right.
A 14, a 16, and a 21 along the way, and he capped it with a 5-yard run.
Yeah, so nice
And
drive right
when
there
we
by.
had a 15-yard personal foul in there.
Oh, that's right, face mask. Yep.
Which, by the way, we're closing in on our dreaded 100 yards and penalties again.
We're not there yet,
we're
though,
up
right?
to we're up to 93.
All right, well, let's
so
stay
we're,
under.
We're closing in.
Yeah, let's
Wouldn't-
stay
wouldn't-
under that.
And now we just need to just hold on to the ball, and I don't imagine they'll call any timeouts. Just run the ball into the line four times. Maybe 1 first down is probably about all we need here.
Yep. Caldwell did win. We just got the confirmation, so big win for that program. Shenandoah at the onside kick. They're lined up. The most exciting play in football, right?
If you say so.
Nice kick right there. Get up, Weston. Nice play right there by Weston. Or no, that was Dayton Hill. I'm sorry. Good kick right there by their kicker, Everett. Uh-oh. So Shenandoah takes over 3:29, fourth quarter, leading 44-19. Takes over at their own 45-yard line. Portman checking out of the game. Looks like he's going to be done for the day. With the loss of Tice, they got to keep their running backs healthy.
Absolutely.
Everybody
I
healthy.
have Breyer finishing today 24 carries, 83 yards.
Wow. A lot of touches, just did a good job of keeping him contained. So I'm thinking we have looks like Sam Townsend in the backfield as another delay of game. That's the third
98.
one?
That's 98. We're going to get to that 100.
I hope not. I mean, that's after a kickoff, too, so Jesse can't be happy about that. That's 2 or 3 times tonight. So Townsend's going to take the ball up the middle, get across the 40, gets a nice tackle, breaks up there, gets across midfield, up to the 50-yard line. Nice run, gets his helmet ripped off. So that's going to be a pickup of 9 on the play.
That was Townsend, you said?
Yes, freshman Sam Townsend. 5'10", 160-pound freshman, so nice run up the middle right there. So 2nd and 6 on the play, 3:04 and counting. Center brings the ball up. Looks like I can't get a number on that other running back that just checked in. It might be Brendan Portman, Breyer's younger brother. Gets the ball up the middle. Gets across the 50. First down, nice run. Pick up a 6 on the play. Yep, that was the younger Portman. Yep.
Yeah, 28 Portman.
So that'll move the sticks for Caldwell Lumber first down. 2:42 and counting. So a couple young kids getting some nice touches, get some game experience. That'd be cool to play with your brother like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Shenandoah letting the clock run down. 16 seconds on the play clock. They got the ball on 44-yard line, driving to the north end zone. Portman and Denis in the backfield. Dayton's going to take the snap, hand to Portman over the left side, gets a push up the middle, gets a nice run across the middle, pickup of 7 on the play, gets his helmet ripped off again, almost. So 2 good runs right there by Portman. So that'll take the ball down to the 37-yard line. 1:53 and counting. Getting a nice push up front, getting some of your seniors and starters out of the play. Hoover and Miley coming out of the game. Nice job by those guys tonight, both sides of the ball. Always nice to win on homecoming.
Absolutely.
Coach always used to tell us you can't lose on homecoming.
Absolutely. The only bad thing is we don't get to have them go over and have a little
Yeah,
dance
I
like
know.
they usually do, but they'll be dancing out in the parking lot, I'm sure.
So take the snap. That's going to be Townsend up the middle. Nice cut back. Good play right there. Takes the ball across to the 31-yard line.
Another first down.
Another Caldwell Lumber first down.
That'll-
1:15 and counting on the clock.
So he had 2 carries for 16, and young Portman had 2 for 13, and in this little drive right here that pretty much put the game away and kept the clock moving like we were hoping.
Dayton checks out of the game. A lot of these seniors, this could be potentially their last game at home. I mean, depending on what happens with the playoffs, and like we talked about earlier, we don't know what that's going to be. So potentially could host a playoff game and could not. So just he's going to take the snap. This looks like Palmer in there. He's going to hand off up the middle of Townsend. Gets across the left side. Gets stopped for no yards on the play. 37 seconds and counting on the clock, and that should be the last play of the game. Yep. So that'll be the last play of the game. So Shenandoah is going to take a 44-19 victory over Johnstown Northridge. So 22 seconds of counting. We'll take a quick commercial break, get this wrapped up, and have some stats for you, and we'll be right back.
Back here at Shenandoah. Final score tonight, Shenandoah Zeps 44, the Johnstown Northridge Vikings 19. Shenandoah goes to 3-2 on the year. Northridge drops to 1-4. Jed, other than a couple of injuries that we never want to see, I mean, I think we played, and the penalties again.
Yep.
But other than that, I thought we played very well.
Well played game. I think all around, like we talked about, not to reiterate it, but we kind of expected, Portman to have a big game on the ground and Tice to get involved on the ground, but it kind of seemed when that wasn't working, Dayton kind of stepped up and had a big game tonight. He had to be over 300 yards passing.
Exactly. That's unofficially, I have him 17 of 24 for 308.
Yeah.
And of that total, I had Cade Denis, get all tongue-tied here, I had him with 14 of the catches for 237.
Yeah, they utilized
so he
him
caught
a
all
lot.
but three of the passes when you count those shovel passes in there and everything.
Sure.
One of them might have been a run play. We'll go back and look at the film and see. But I mean, that's an outstanding
three or four of those catches were just little quick pop passes, and he got 10, 15 yard breaking tackles.
And then the 65-yarder there on the play when it looked like Dayton was going to be sacked ended up being a 65-yard touchdown play.
Yep.
I had it approximately 370 yards of offense for the Zeps and 204 for the Vikings, and all of theirs came on the ground. They were 0 of 6 passing, so everything they got was on the ground.
Yeah, just completely out of their comfort zone. I mean, we talked about that. They're not a passing team, and they're not going to sit here and try and be, and they didn't. They only used it a few times and very ineffective.
Miller ended up with 97 yards rushing, and Hess ended up with 75. Like we said earlier, Portman ended up with 83. Tice had 43 yards. He actually had more than that, but one of them was partially called back on a penalty.
Yep.
So overall, I mean, just what the doctor ordered, I would say.
Yeah, it's a good win for Shenandoah,
and take that momentum next week against Buckeye Local on the road. And that's a team that's been struggling this year as well as in recent years. So that's a win we could potentially get and go 4-2 going into the playoffs. And potentially 4-2 could get you a home first-round game. I don't know how it'll play out, but, they're actually treating this like it's a final game for the seniors because they don't know what's going on beyond week 6. So the kids are walking down the field. The seniors are taking their traditional march down the field.
Good senior class. A lot of good kids out there.
So just a big win.
Beautiful night.
Big confidence booster. Good night.
They needed that after last week. Last week, like we talked about, you're not going to bash teams and stuff, but I mean, on both sides of the ball, that game was just not a well played game. Mentally, physically, just was not a. And I think if we can get that out of there, kind of build on this, like you said, get another good win next week and kind of build on that. And like you say, you never know what's going to happen with the playoffs.
Yep.
So.
All right, well,
we'll see.
We don't know whether we'll be having a playoff game on KGP TV or not, so we'll keep you informed on that. We do have 2 home volleyball games coming up next week. On Monday, I believe it's against Barnesville, and Wednesday against Union Local. So right now the ladies Zeps put three wins together this week, so hopefully they can keep rolling and get themselves in the OVAC tournament and also get ready for tournament as we are into the second half of the season now.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell you, I had a blast calling these games. I appreciate it. Thank you for Caleb for putting all the effort in to make this happen.
And you can also look at potentially, even if after let's say the tournament only lasts a couple of weeks, we could have another home game in week 9, week 10, something like that. They haven't set anything in stone there, so we may have another game or 2 yet.
Yeah.
But
we want to thank all our sponsors again.
We aren't going to let you go back into hibernating yet.
No, I'm ready. I'm excited. So
anyway, again, our final score tonight was Shenandoah 44-19, and for Jed Stephen, and our computer wizard, camera woman Shylin Costello. This is Jeff Harrison saying good night from Shenandoah.